One of my goals when I was in MMA was to be the first fighter to bite in ear like Mike Tyson.
Level 1. Rhythm.
Gotcha, man, girl, I'm gonna make it last. I give it to you right, girl, whenever you want. So, come on, girl, let me take you to another world. You the one that I love, ain't no other girl.
Die for you, cry for you. This is what I can't deny. Die for you, cry for you. Please don't say goodbye. Die for you, cry for you. This is what I can't deny. Die for you, cry for you. Please don't say goodbye.
Never say goodbye, I'ma die with you. I hate it when you sigh, cause I cry with you. See, I never say goodbye, I'ma die with you. I hate it when you sigh, cause I cry with you.
Say it. BBB Dig 4.
Woo!
What's up, players? How you doing? Welcome once again to another edition of Gaming Treble. I hope you hear me loud and clear because I actually made sure that everything is ready to go. And today is going to be the most awesome podcast. Absolutely. It's going to be a nostalgia overload. Now, you notice that we're actually starting about an hour early because there's so much action-packed action that's going to be inside this episode. It's going to make your mind blow to bits. But before I get started, I got to represent my awesome panel. Let's start with the Neon Samurai, the Samoan brother from another mother, the one who's guaranteed to put you into a chokehold and make you tap out. He is all about the JRPGs and ARPGs. And not only that, he loves getting stealthy, baby. The one and only, and the best beard in the business as well, Mr. Tony San Miguel.
What's up, players? King Douchebag's back in the hizzy. Anyway, I couldn't resist. Anyway, games I'm playing right now. You guys are on Cosmic Invasion?
Oh, hell yes.
Of course.
Oh, hell yes. Hell yes. Oh,
That
Dude.
being said, players, if
ever
you see
since
me
they
online,
patched
jump
it-
right
ever
in.
since they patched
Jump
it-
right in.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
And another reason we're starting early is Johnny and I got a secret ninja mission to take care of later. You know, and Torrance is calling the shot, so he's got to run point.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That's
But tonight, speaking of Marvel Cosmic Invasion, this is where I'm going with this. We're going to talk about like cartoons and shows that we enjoyed as children that never got a game, and what they would be like if they ever made one. So let's have some fun tonight, fellas.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed. And of course, we got to talk about the most handsome man and the most awesome hair, of course, in the business. The ladies' man. We got to talk about the one who's guaranteed to beat the
He's blushing.
He is the most awesome man when it comes to cosplays. Let me tell you something. If you didn't see all his cosplays, where he been? He is the shining star. Not only that, he is also about those collectibles. And speaking of collectibles, he collected not one, but two completions. I don't know how he does
Already.
it. I don't know how he does
This
it.
guy.
I'm sorry. You know, my mind is melted. You know, I'm sitting right there. I'm like, you know what? I'm doing it wrong. I must be doing it wrong.
He's learned to play to sleep. He can play while he's sleeping.
Oh, yeah. He sleeps with the
Yeah, he
controller
plays while
and
he's
everything, and
sleeping.
he'll get a complete.
It's all muscle memory and telepathy.
I mean, seriously. We got man, crazy. But not only that, but he's also about
What's going on, players? And yes, I've been enjoying Marvel Cosmic Invasions. I've been playing it with a couple of my friends. And I don't know if you guys saw, I did put up a video on my Insta and
Thousand
on
hits,
X.
baby. I saw it. I saw
You
that.
saw that. You saw
Yeah,
that.
buddy.
3,000 plus.
Impressive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can tell you right now, Jean Grey is pretty damn powerful in this game. And
Great job,
yeah,
Red.
the game is so fun, and I'm so glad that Tribute got right into it when they saw all these glitches and bugs that was happening in the game. So I gotta give
This occurred pretty quick.
Yeah,
Wow.
I didn't even notice him.
Real quick.
I came a day later. I didn't even notice him.
Well, there you go. I played it when it first got released though, and then I've been encountering a lot of bugs and glitches, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty upset about it. But then the next day came when I played it. Patch was up though. Game was fine. Game was great. A lot of fun. So yeah, I already did.
Great job, devs.
Yeah, I'm proud of. Yeah, good job on Tribute. But yeah, just because I got it digital, I'm still gonna get the physical copy that's gonna come out in March though. So
well deserved. They deserve every penny. They deserve every penny. Let me tell you something. Getting to Cosmic Invasion. Man, let me tell you something. I mean, I consider that one of my top 10 fighting games. Top 10 side-scroller beat 'em up.
Beat 'em up.
Get hands down. Voice acting, fantastic. The story makes sense. The story makes sense.
It's the OG voice actors too. I love that.
Yeah.
From X-Men, yeah.
Oh my God.
It's the original X-Men.
Let's go,
the original Wolverine actor and the original Storm actress. Yeah.
I love it. I I heard them both, and I was like, oh, it's them.
It's them. Yeah. I looked on IMDb.
Bravo on getting them, man.
Yeah. I looked on IMDb
to make
sure that. Yeah.
I love Wolverine.
Yeah, like I said, I looked on IMDb to see if it was actually dumb, and it was dumb.
Let me tell you something. You know what, though? I'm sorry. Emu did it again. Emu did it again.
Yeah, they did.
They got another winner. And you know what? I'm sorry. Right now, they are considered the go-to. If they ever make a remake of like the X-Men arcade game, I would go to them. I'd be like, oh, no. Bring it to these guys.
No, wait a minute. Before you even say anything, though, some of these games, some of these cartoons that we're going to mention that deserves games, I'd rather have .emu or the developers tribute to do these games, these games for these cartoons.
I highly agree.
You know,
I highly.
They definitely set a bar.
Yes.
They definitely set a bar. A very high one.
Very high bar.
Tribute did a very awesome job with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge, so there was no doubt.
They did. And this is just as good.
Yeah, so
more characters.
Really that these guys are gonna do. Yeah, and I guarantee there's gonna be DLC characters come in the future. That's for damn sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the fact that you unlock characters as you go. Come on.
Yeah.
Dude, that's fantastic. I love. See. Okay. Let me go. Let me sit on my pedestal. I'm gonna sit on my pedestal for a second. I'm gonna sit on my pedestal. Hear ye, all video game developers of all kinds. I would like to plan a decree, a high decree, of all video games should have the ability to unlock all characters of all sizes and shapes, as well as stages, with your efforts, not with your money. Do not send your pence. Do not send your silvers or golds. We just need your efforts. Just throw your efforts out and your gameplay, and you will unlock all of the wonderful characters and stages, and also unlock your music, and of course unlock your abilities and stages and all that and colors. You unlock with your efforts, not with your pennies. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's true. You go into there and they
I agree.
And you go into the vault and you actually unlocking these and you use these cubes and you get to choose what cubes you actually want to unlock, and you unlock stuff. You unlock new colors, you unlock new freaking the stage music and all that stuff. And the arcade mode, when you play arcade mode and stuff like that and not fiddle around with it a little bit. Dude, you can get faster enemies, harder enemies, freaking, more enemies on the screen, like ridiculous amount of enemies on the screen. I mean, I'm talking about
like Dynasty Warriors
congestion style, freaking, like, dude. I was like, I can't play this other that would be something that you would want to play. Bring 4 players in.
Oh, yeah.
And freaking have
Bring
all
the whole
those characters. Oh my god! You know how much of a blast
Bring
we
the whole
have?
crew, yeah.
You know those stupid flying bugs?
Yes. Oh,
What about
God.
it? Yeah,
I'm trying to get Johnny's record to 1,000 with Iron Man with the repulsor blast.
Oh, you're trying. It's better.
Yeah, because my mains are
but-
Wolverine and Iron Man, so those are the. I've
Okay.
already like leveled them up to like. I've maxed them out already.
Oh, you already maxed them out. Well,
Yeah.
no, because the thing what's easier about Jean Grey is because when she does her dash though, and if you have her level up to level 5, she gonna have that fire aura, the Phoenix fire cup, surrounding her when she's doing that dash, and that has a huge hitbox and can knock out all those bugs though. So that's what makes her so powerful and strong.
It was cool.
Yeah. So when you do that, when you have her up to level 5, forget it. It's a wrap though. But personally, I like using Cosmic Ghost Rider because listen, it's Frank Castle as Ghost Rider. That's badass.
Yeah.
That is badass. And I like using him, and of course Venom. Those are my two.
Venom was cool.
In
the storyline when you beat him up.
I don't know why everybody's sleeping on She-Hulk. She-Hulk is such a
I'm not sleeping on She-Hulk.
I don't know, but I know you're not sleeping on, but I'm telling you, a lot of people do. I love She-Hulk. I tell you the reason why. Not only for the fact that she can grapple and all that stuff, but just the ability of actually doing one move and everything when you're knocking into other characters, just like see the ping pong all over the freaking stage.
Oh yeah, when she does that.
She's got a great rap.
Yes. Oh my gosh, man, she's like beast. She's like beast mode all over again. It's freaking amazing. Grabbing them in the air and stuff like that, and you going through and spinning around, and rubbing them on the ground and thing, and then throwing them. Oh my god, so freaking fun.
Yeah.
And she's a very like grouchy flavor as well. She's the way she talks and stuff like that. Loving it. Case closed and all that stuff. I love it.
Yeah.
But man, I'm having a blast in the day. I'm just trying to lock all the characters, and then once I do, I want to try to just team ups and stuff like that, and play arcade mode with all the little things unlocked. I want everything open.
Yeah,
because
that's what I'm doing too.
I have a feeling that you can be able to do something really fun with that one. That'd be cool. So
yeah.
But yeah. So anything else you guys are playing besides that? And what about games? Okay, let's get into a few things. But first, I'm sorry, we have to do a little bit of housekeeping. Got to do some housekeeping. We gotta talk about our partners. Dubby, absolutely. I got myself another one of these. Absolutely. Let me tell you something. Everybody needs to try this fantastic energy drink. Great mix, excellent flavors, all different types. And the shipping is fantastic. And not only that, the packaging is great. The flavors are fantastic. The shakers, awesome. The partnerships, they have it with Chainsaw Man and Solo Leveling, and you also have the special personalized shakers. And of course, the drinks itself, you gotta try it. The prices are reasonable. The flavors are fantastic. Let me tell you something. Still to this day, I rely on this. This gives me so much energy. All the energy, none of the crash. Natural flavors. They use coffee fruit extract, which is actually a natural caffeine. Gives you the hit lift. Does not give you the drop. And on top of that, doesn't have any red 5. Doesn't have any of that nasty chemicals. It has B vitamins.
Can I add something?
Yes. Come on. You got
From a personal experience using Dubby, man, take it. It's like Popeye spinach. That's what it feels like.
Oh yeah.
Try taking it before lifting or before rolling or sparring, man. You will feel like invincible.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a great drink, and this is a real take. I'm not rehearsing nothing. I love Dubby. It's great stuff. Check it out.
Yeah. Listen. I want to tell my audience this. Don't tell the audience this though. Like we don't just like take sponsors though. We try these the stuff before we wake up there, because what we do is that when we want to like when we have a sponsor that comes to us though, we want to try their products, and then once we try their products and it's really good, and then we're gonna let you guys know, and we're gonna be truthful about it.
That's right.
So we're not like
Because
all
we
these
have
other
integrity. Integrity. We have
exactly.
integrity.
There you go. Yeah,
And
that's exactly.
and not only that, another thing, if it don't taste good, we're gonna let you know. But this right here,
Yeah.
I swear by this stuff. This stuff is fantastic. And if you want to get yourself a nice little 10% discount on our behalf, go to w.gg. That's DUBBY.gg. Use our partner code TR3BLE. Get yourself the 10% discount on everything that you purchase, and tell them Gaming Treble sent you. And remember, be better. Now that we got that out the way, let's get into some. Let's get into that.
What you gonna say, Tony? Tony was gonna say something.
I literally forgot. Don't worry about it now.
All right. Hopefully it comes back to you.
Yeah. Let's get into that gaming spit. It's a little. This is gonna be a little somber note because it actually kind of hit me really hard, and it hit Johnny hard as well. As you know, the actor, fantastic actor, great person, heart full of gold, Kara Tagawa. He passed away as at the age of 75 years old. I'm still a little shaken because he's a fantastic actor. Besides the fact that he played an amazing Shang Tsung in Mortal Kombat, and
he played him 3 times.
He played it three times. That's right. He played it digitally, and also the movie. Yeah.
The original Mortal Kombat Legacy Season 2, and Mortal Kombat 11.
Is Shang Tsung.
He's the epitome of Shang Tsung. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's like saying Keaton is Batman. You know what I mean? Or Reeves is Superman. He is Shang Tsung.
He is Shang Tsung.
Right.
Absolutely. Man. And so, Johnny, you want to kind of throw in some memories to this wonderful man?
Oh, dude, 10 years ago when I went to the Urban Action Showcase because I was having my short film played over there that I worked on, and I met Corey Sagawa, and I spoke to him, and I told him like all the movies I grew up watching, like Showdown Little Tokyo, Kickboxer 2, and I saw and Rising Sun. Before he even played Shang Tsung, I already knew who he was. Like I saw him in The Perfect Weapon, another great.
Fantastic weapon.
Oh, that's right. He was in that. Yeah.
Awesome.
He's a great villain, dude.
Yes.
Great villain.
He was phenomenal.
He makes you hate him.
Yeah.
In roles.
Yeah, exactly. Especially what he did in Showdown Little Tokyo, and he was a sick Yakuza boss, and and then also in a Kickboxer 2, though, like, it makes you want to see him get his face kicked in, So, but and then when I saw him playing Shang Tsung, I was like, oh wow, I already knew he was going to be good.
Yeah, he was going to smash it.
Yeah, and then and all the TV shows I watched him on, I saw him on The Renegade. I saw him on Walker Texas Ranger. He actually played a cop in Nash Bridges.
Yeah.
That's like the first time I ever see him play a good guy for once, and he can actually pull it off. But I'm used to seeing him play as a villain, but I don't mind it. It's always because sometimes you get tired of him playing the same thing over and over again, so you got to switch it up. So yeah, Nash Bridges. He was on.
He's got range. Definitely.
Yeah.
He was Johnny Tsunami too.
Oh, that's right.
Is that That's right.
Yeah, he's Johnny Tsunami.
Yeah, he was on Babylon 5. He was on Star Trek: The Next Generation. He was on Stargate SG-1. So yeah, he's been in a lot of TV shows.
Yeah, wow.
So if you look up his IMDb, you'll see a lot of work he's done. So it's amazing though, and his voice acting phenomenal. So yeah, I know I spoke to him, very nice, and my late friend Yelena, and I, we met him though, and he was talking to us about the industry, on how far we can go with it, and then right after the expo was over. We went to the after party. We had fun. We had a couple of drinks though, and danced a little bit, and we talked some more. And then right after we said our goodbyes, he told me he wishes me the best of luck in my acting career. So, and then that was it. And then I got that picture of that memory of him, and that picture with him with that. I'll say it again. That picture of him with that hat. He's badass with that. So yeah. So that's my memories with him. I was one of the very few fortunate ones that got to meet him. So I'm blessed.
Yeah.
And rest in peace to him, and condolences goes to his family.
Yeah.
So
it's unfortunate. I didn't get an opportunity to meet him. I think there was actually a meet and greet that I was supposed to get an opportunity to see him, and I missed it. But my buddy of mine who actually I've seen a couple of times, he actually got an opportunity to meet him. And I think he actually made like one of his little straw figures for him also. So like I dressed up Shang Tsung and stuff like that. So he gave it to him and stuff. It was pretty awesome. I was trying to find that picture and I can't find it. But yeah, he was lucky and he was asking me if I wanted to go and I couldn't get off. So yeah, I know it sucks. Work sucks. Work sucks.
Yeah, work does suck, though, especially you won't you don't get the time to take off to go to these places. So, like one of my cosplay buddies, one was supposed to go see him, but unfortunately he wasn't able to take off, so he missed that event though. So he missed out, so he kind of regretted.
Yeah.
He said just like he said, I should have just called out sick and just went.
Yeah.
So, but Showdown Little Tokyo was a film that, because it introduced me to not just Corey Tagawa. It also introduced me to him, but also introduced me to Brandon Lee when I found out that he was the son of Bruce Lee, and of course the lovely Tia Carrera. So
Tia Carrera,
yeah. So that movie introduced me to 3PO. I saw Dolph Lundgren already in Red Scorpion and The Punisher, so I already know who he was when I was a kid. But when I saw Showdown Little Tokyo, those are the three actors that introduced me to it, and I've been following their careers since then. So just wanted to throw that out there. But Tony, anything else? Have anything to say about Mr. Tagawa?
Not really, other than I was a fan of everything I saw, man. He was a great actor. I really enjoyed his work.
Yeah.
And I guess my condolences go out to his family.
Yeah, so but I just wanted to say rest in power, my friend, rest in power. You left some great work behind and everything, and I'm pretty sure that those wings are bigger than your soul. So
yeah.
So but let's get off of the somber stuff and get on to some I guess you could call it bad news. Well, not really bad. Look, okay, it's based on opinion. We heard that Netflix actually had the opportunity to get into
major deal.
Yeah, it's a big
wow.
deal. And
lots of money.
Right, and I think it was for the tune of 3.5 billion or something like that. It was up there. It was up there for the company.
Yeah.
And but the latest news is I found out there was a counteroffer from Paramount. So we'll see how that shakes out, and I'm hoping that Netflix does not get the deal. That's my opinion, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't agree. But actually, I think a lot more people disagree.
Crossing fingers.
Yeah. I just hope. Yeah, let's just hope, because I don't want Netflix to become the next Disney. And I'm pretty sure that a few people are like, oh yeah, no, you don't want big companies becoming bigger. You don't want that, because what happens is they get complacent, and then you'll see some great series that you actually like start going in different direction, and then you're gonna start complaining, and it's happened.
Yeah.
It's happened a lot. Look what happened to Game of Thrones. Look what happened to Game of Thrones. Okay, let's use that as an example. It's a shining example of what not to do when you try to close out a series. Okay?
All I think I want to hear Game of Thrones is Butters in South Park. His take on it.
Oh God, yes. Oh my God.
Remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Here's the problem, though. Here's the
okay.
thing, though. Here's the thing. On a serious note, though, if you let a popular series get like way too popular, then you know what's going to start happening, and we see this a lot. The wrong people start investing in it, and then it turns down to shit.
Yes.
That's what's going to happen. So, but we'll see how this goes though in the long run.
Indeed. All right. Well, let's get off of that news. But
I do want to say about I am concerned about the Shenmue 4 video that got leaked though.
Oh yeah.
So,
okay. Now, whoever's in the audience, if you're listening, with a great ear, I need to hear your opinion about this too. The Shenmue 4 trailer that kind of leaked online. I actually seen it in three different sources. Three different sources sent it out, and I'm trying to figure out who sent out the source first. But so far, no one's debunked it. I went online, and I was hoping that Sega would say something. I was hoping that anybody who's close in the industry would say something. Nobody stepped up. So is it real? Is it real? Are they going to take it down? I mean, if it's real, it should have been taken down.
Yeah.
They should have leaked it. Take it down. If somebody sees this or something. I haven't seen it, so I don't know. I mean, but it looked so freaking real and good. I mean, literally, I was listening to it. It was English dub.
Yeah.
It was English dub. It showed Landy. It showed the protagonist. It showed everybody.
It showed Ryu. It showed Ren. Yeah.
But it also showed. It also seemed like Ren was playable. It did. It showed. It literally, I felt like there was a certain part that showed Ren as a playable character because it showed only Ren and the
there might be a story. Yeah, there might be a story with him though. Maybe there's a part, a chapter that you have to play with him. But who knows? We don't know though because my speculation.
This has to be viral marketing for something.
Because here's the thing though, we know that Shenmue 3 Enhanced is coming out for the Xbox Series, PS5, and on the Switch though.
Yes.
So I'm speculating that game's going to come out next year, and I think Shenmue 4 is going to come out in 2027. And somebody leaked that trailer, and I think that trailer was supposed to be shown next week at the Game Awards. That's what I'm thinking.
You noticed, and I believe Johnny, you agree that every single time we get close to a showing or close to a certain show, a big show, something gets leaked. Somebody saw something, either saw off screen because it looked like an off screen type of recording because it didn't look like it was actually from someone else. It didn't look like somebody recorded it off a computer. It looked like somebody literally did it off screen because it looked off screen what they showed. The camera was kind of weird, awkward angle, and
because it looked like somebody was recording it with their phone.
Yeah.
So,
and it was shaky and stuff like that, and I saw a little bit.
It was shaky, yes.
And a little bit of reflection, and even the voice kind of felt like it was like an echo chamber, like it was inside of a room.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was fake. That's way too much effort to make a fake video like that. This is way too much effort.
Because here's the
why hasn't
thing.
It been sniped if it's not true?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And here's the thing, though. If the video, if the video was fake, though, I mean, they would have easily put a clear video of it online so people could see them. But that we've been seeing this in the past, though, that people have been taking video clips of trailers and they've been putting it online, though. Especially it's supposed to be trailers that is only supposed to be seen private. There's people out there that sneakily sneak in with their phones and they record it. And then they put it up online.
Yep.
It's been happening a lot recently.
Apple Watches do it.
Even when
Apple Watches do it. You can do that with the Apple Watch. You can actually do a video and everything on the Apple Watch. You can record it. Yeah.
They could, the person can set it up like this, and they can go like this, and turn their watch like this, so it can view it and then they can just record, and then they can just adjust it and then put it up online to show the folks.
You don't
That's
even
how
have
they
to be
do it.
that discreet.
Nope.
There's meta glasses now. There's
Oh,
Ray-Bans
that's
AI
right.
glasses.
Yeah, man. Oh my
Nobody's
God.
gonna.
Yeah.
You don't even have to be that discreet.
Forgot about that stuff.
Yeah.
It's real easy. 15-second clip. We're super easy with those.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, this trailer was like at least 4 minutes. So
that is true too. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it was like a fake video, because I think it looked like it didn't do the complete video. It actually like it kind of clipped in like in somewhere like in the beginning of the video, and you noticed that.
Yeah, in the beginning.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, just like in the beginning. Yeah.
Right. So I don't know. I mean, me personally, I feel like it's going to be. You know what? I don't know. I'm leaning towards truth. Until proven false. I'm leaning towards truth until proven false. Because
I'm with you.
Because this is kind of this is the kind of thing that doesn't look like you ever heard of saying thing like an orgy of evidence, right? An orgy of evidence and everything, where it makes it too obvious and everything that is, like it's almost like it's planted. It didn't look like it was planted. It just looks like it's more of a kind of, oh yeah, this is what I saw kind of thing, But it also they didn't brag about it either. It wasn't somebody would brag, oh look what I got, kind of no, it was just kind of nonchalant.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the amazing what 48 hours could actually turn up, because it showed up.
That's true.
I think it showed up today. Did it not? I think it was today.
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. No, yesterday. And yeah, okay, even better. Even that's even more proof.
You said 48 hours. Get out Foley on the case.
Right. And now that we're 48 hours in, nobody's debunked it. Nobody's proven it false. Nobody's actually done a fact check on it. Well, I mean, I think people try to do fact checks on it, but nobody's proven that it was false. Because usually when they do a fact check on something, they want to prove it's fake. They want to prove it's not real. If it's real, they'll be quiet. Because you notice that, right? When something is real, they're quiet. When something is fake, they'll shoot it from the mountaintops. They shout it right out.
Oh yeah, they'll take it out.
Exactly. So
they'll take that out immediately.
Yeah, but no. So we'll see. Yeah. We'll see what happens next week. If the sources are true and it turns out to be real, hey, we're in for a freaking treat. Because I love Shenmue. Shenmue 3 kind of gave me a sour taste, but I'm hoping that the remastered or
the enhanced
version.
They gotta stop blueballing us on those Shenmue games.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right about that.
Yeah.
Stop it. How long? What was the year? What was the gap between Shenmue 2 and Shenmue 3? What? Almost 10 years? 90?
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
something ridiculous like that.
It was
something ridiculous.
Over a decade, at least.
Listen, they called that PlayStation presentation the Year of Dreams because literally everything they showed was something that people were hoping for. They showed Final Fantasy VII. They showed Final Fantasy VII Remastered. Like, oh shit! What the hell? And then they showed freaking Shenmue 3, and people were like, no. And then the music came on. I was like, oh no, they did not.
Yeah.
They did not. And then they showed Yu Suzuki saying, oh, all these years I wanted to make Shenmue 3, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And then they found out that Sony only forced half the money that they promised, and they got half the game. So there you go. So we're hoping that this enhanced version is going to fill in the gaps, so to speak. Anything else you want to pop up before we go into the main event?
That's it for now for me.
Boy,
yeah.
I'm good. No? Let's have some fun.
Yo, okay.
Yeah, let's do this, man. Let's do this.
Oh yes.
Let's go.
Before I get started, I need to do one special trailer. I have to do it. I have to do a nice little intro to get our salivating, a little bit. Because
okay.
I had this.
You got us a Prezi.
Oh
Nice.
I have to.
All right.
I have to. And we're gonna get started.
Well, you
with,
shouldn't have.
We're going to get started with this. We're going to get started with this one because
Okay.
I heard a rumor that they're actually going to be doing a remake of this one too. But hold on. All right. Pause. Okay. See, get signed. All right. Good. All right. All right. So here we go. So I'm going to put the window capture on.
Got that air, bub.
You good? Ready? Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Come on. Yes. Any sound? Any sound coming through?
Ooh, I can see it.
Good.
Hold on.
Any sound?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Absolutely.
Well, it's like Inception right now.
Absolutely. Saber Riders, baby. Oh my gosh. And the Star Sheriff. Yes. 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 And once we get through this, we're gonna talk. We're gonna discuss this and everything, and we're gonna go in hard. This is actually gonna be our celebrating beginner salvo to begin of our discussion, while our wonderful viewers are watching this awesome trailer, this awesome intro. And come on, you gotta like the soundtrack too. The soundtrack is amazing.
Oh yeah.
Saber Rider. It's the Star Sheriff. Oh yeah, in the skies. Saber Riders. Absolutely. Woo! Yes. Okay. My gents. What do you think?
That was cool. Yes.
Absolutely. Hold on a second.
It's fun.
Trying to get my damn.
Could you imagine something like that playing like a Sunset Riders type game?
I tell people this. I say
Huh.
Sunset Riders. I say
That would be ridiculous. Yeah, I'd play.
Yeah.
I'd play.
Or Cowboys of Boosomania.
Moose.
Gotti, I'm so glad you told me about that game
Moose
because
is,
I
wait,
love that.
they made a game though.
That game is awesome.
I love it. I love it.
I told you.
They did make a game.
So entertaining.
Yeah, but they did make a game.
Did you ever catch the cartoon? Did you
Yes.
ever?
The
Okay.
Yes,
It's
that's
pretty
why I was
cool,
like,
though.
it was pretty faithful.
Yeah,
Oh.
it was.
It's a great shooter though. I mean, you know what?
Yeah, it was.
It is.
Basically, it was Sunset Riders, but with the
Totally.
animation. I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
Was it made by the same company?
Yeah.
Who made
Konami.
which?
Konami did a
Konami did Konami
Oh,
did
of course,
Sunset
yeah.
Riders, and they did that.
Yeah.
And they did Cowboy. and
That's
Boosomania.
why. Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
So I would say that but this is my opinion. You know, this is a loose opinion. I feel like they got a little lazy with it. I mean, even though they did add some new mechanics, it felt more of a copy and paste. Like they said, "Oh, Sunset Riders. Oh, we need to do a game that's based off of Moo Mason. Oh, damn. How much time do you got? 6 weeks. 6 weeks? That's it? Come on.
Yeah.
6
Oh,
weeks.
let's reskin the
How
game
is
and
that?
make some music.
Yeah. And just put add cartoon, add some music
Yeah.
and some sounds from the cartoon.
It's
Yeah.
pretty easy to do, especially by today's standards. It's
But
super easy
I
to do.
know what Torrance is gonna. I know what Torrance is gonna say, but if that's the case, I don't care. It's just the way how I picture a Cowboy Boosomania game.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You know what?
I know what you're gonna say, Torrance, but yeah,
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. But go ahead, finish what you said. Finish.
Okay, I'll finish. I still felt that it was a kind of a lazy man's way of actually kind of pushing the game out. Don't get me wrong. I actually like the fact that they actually had the soundtrack and some of the sound effects and all that stuff from the cartoon, which is great. Believe it or not, I give them props, high props for that, because Konami, that's the best company to do it. When it comes to cartoons to game, they just know how to do it. They did it with Simpsons. They did it with Ninja Turtles. They did it with what do you call it?
X-Men, Bucky O'Hare.
X-Men. Oh my God, yes they did. You know, and
don't forget Bucky O'Hare.
And Bucky O'Hare. Oh, dude, Bucky O'Hare. That game was amazing. It was like a side-scrolling shooting type of game. Not a beat 'em up, but like a shooting.
Yeah.
And it was perfect. It was great. You know, although some of the fights were kind of repetitive, but still, I give them high ratings for that game. Still amazing. But now that we got Saber Riders kind of in your brain in a little sense, let's talk about it. Saber Riders and the Star Sheriff. Why? This game screams a freaking video game. It screams it. Number one, the fact that you actually have vehicles in the game. You know, you get horse riding in the game. You have 5 characters that you can just choose from in the game. You can make it into a beat 'em up, side-scrolling beat 'em up if you want, or you could do it a little more fancy. You know, kind of you have side-scrolling missions and vehicle missions. You know, and the ship and stuff like that. Come on, there's so many possibilities you could do. I still feel like Saber Riders deserves the video game treatment, and it never did. But what if it did? You know, I feel like it would give it the Voltron treatment, or something like that, or something, or Transformers.
Ooh.
You know,
I kind of like that idea.
You know, I still feel like it needs. They has to have that. You know, so
absolutely.
Yeah. So what do you think? You know, do you think Saber Riders deserves that video game push? Because I heard that Saber Riders was supposed to be getting a remake. It was supposed to get a remake in 2011. It never happened. It never happened. You know, so which is sad. It just fell through. You know, so
they're leaving money on the table. This stuff is in now.
Of course they are.
Somebody needs to jump on it and make them now. Shredder's Revenge has been their first tip-off. Hey, people want this.
Look, if Henry Cavill is gonna be making a freaking Voltron, and you know how he is when it comes to
he's a nerd. He's a big nerd. Like
he's
us.
a big super nerd.
Super nerd.
You know he's gonna be true to it.
Go on, Cavill.
He's gonna get
I support this.
He's gonna get Hunk. He's gonna get all the Lance. He's gonna get all the characters. He's gonna get the princess in there. Come on, you know it.
Yeah.
And this casting.
Let's audition.
Casting's gonna be good. And
where do we go? That's what I want to know.
Dude.
I'll audition as Pidge.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, you probably make it.
Yeah.
A 47-year-old Pidge.
Yeah. No, I don't think that. No. That's a woke version. That's a woke version of Voltron. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? An older person playing as Pidge? Oh my God! I would like, shut up, please. Don't do it.
He had a counterpart with the vehicle.
The princess.
Another guy.
Imagine the princess. You know, just imagine the princess and everything being a little bit chubbier. You know, maybe with some freckles in her face.
Princess Dolores, Amy Schumer.
Wearing glasses. Make her more real.
No.
Make the princess more real.
Why you mentioned that? Oh God.
Yeah, can you imagine that? You know, we're gonna make it realistic.
I don't want to imagine that. I don't.
No. Oh gosh, no. But all kidding aside, though, I still feel like Saber Riders needs that video game treatment. So that's my first pick. So I kind of open up the vote. So let's go ahead and go deeper into the vote. Do you have a pick that you want to throw out there so we can actually kind of say what kind of genre we want to throw it in? Johnny or Tony? Which one do you want to hit first? Huh?
Saber Riders?
What genre?
Saber Riders. Yeah, like if anything, what would you want to make it into? What kind of genre would you actually consider it a perfect genre for it? Because I feel go ahead.
I feel like
action adventure.
Action adventure shooter.
Yeah, action adventure, and then you definitely want to add some vehicles to it, though. You gotta have vehicles.
Yeah, you have to. You have to.
So the horses, the ships, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. And the fact
Yeah.
that one of the characters can use the sword too, so he's got to have a little bit of that.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely.
Yes. So definitely. Okay, so that's my pick for the beginning.
Okay.
So what do you want to throw in? Dude, let's get some more nostalgia. I'm gonna get some videos.
Okay. Tony, do you want to go?
Mine's gonna be quick, but unless you guys are a fan of it and like it too, think of Lab 2021.
Oh my God! Yes!
Oh Jesus!
Yes! Oh my God! Yes! Oh God!
Make it a game like
I
remember
used to
Beavis and
record
Butthead on the
episodes.
Genesis? Huh? Yes. Kind of like an action RPG of C-Lab.
Oh my
Okay.
God!
Throw in every character that's ever been in there. Write a big story about it. Make it go at least 20, 30 hours. And just have an RPG, but an action one, like Yakuza. An action RPG.
Okay.
C-Lab. With the
You
same...
have to put the Bizarro team in there.
Oh,
Bizarro.
Yes.
Yes, you do. And the raunchiness too. You gotta put the raunchy
Yes.
has to be in there. The raunchy has to be in there.
And
yes, the bot.
Like you can build your party so you have people following you, and it's mandatory. Mandatory. Has to look true to the show. Graphics has to look like the show. None of this 3D or making it too realistic stuff.
No.
It has to be exact. So that's mine. Throw it in there. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Okay, personally, I would definitely.
Yeah.
I would make it more of a, to be honest, this is my opinion. I would make it more of a point and click adventure. I feel like a point and click adventure. Like you kind of like.
I can see that too.
Kind of like what do you call it? A little bit of I don't know.
Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah, like Leisure Suit Larry. Yeah, kind of like that. Definitely. Listen, you know what? It fits. It fits so good. Pause. And it does.
You know what? That's a great idea. And
I
heard that.
And don't forget the decisions you make in the game. I would add some decisions like what you decide to choose in the game, like what path you would take.
Yeah.
And then
like Mass Effect.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
And then,
like if you don't do this or you do that though, but then you want to go back and see, okay, what happens if I would have picked that? It makes you want to go back and see all the all the chapters and all the outcomes, because you get to go to different chapters. After you finish this one chapter, you go to say chapter 4, 4.1, and but if you choose this path, you'll go straight to chapter 4.3. But if you choose that path, you go to chapter 4.2.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, and
what do you think, Tony?
And even better.
Yeah, like branching paths.
Yeah, even better.
Exactly.
Almost like Dragon's
Places
Lair.
that make sense.
Yeah, kind of also like Dragon's Lair in the sense, that kind of have those points and everything where you actually do a certain thing, and then a certain outcome actually happens. That
because the audience that's going to play this stuff. They're going to want it to play retro. They're not going to want it to be too complicated. They will be happy with point and click or something like Dragon's Lair. It reminds them of when they were younger. Something to have just as much fun.
Or like Broken Age.
Back in the day.
Or even like Broken Age.
Yeah, they love that.
Broken Age, another great game. Something like Broken Age, where you do a point and click adventure, and you do a certain thing, and the outcome actually ends up being and somebody actually gets killed, and that happens, and you actually shoot. Oh, Willie Beamish, another great game. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this like C-Lab 2021 to be like that, and get the original writers. Get the original writers for 2021.
William Street.
So,
William Street.
Do the writing. You have to get them.
There's one problem. There's one problem though. I say bring back all the voiceover actors, but the actor who voiced Captain Murphy unfortunately is no longer with us.
Yeah, he passed away a few years ago.
You would have to get somebody that can actually imitate him real perfectly. But I don't think they'll have a problem finding somebody.
I would do Troy Baker. Troy Baker has been
I love Captain Murphy.
Troy Baker, there's other people that could do it though. Troy Baker's got a lot of work going for him though.
Listen,
I'm sure.
It's like a monkey crapped a rainbow in my brain.
I would put Troy Baker on the short list. Because you know why? He does have the talent to be able to imitate certain voices. He's done great playing imitating Batman. He did fantastic imitating Indiana
Yeah, he's a Joker. Yeah, he's
Joker.
like all over though. But the guy's got so much work though. But I like to see somebody else out there that if they
Yeah,
can
you're
actually
right.
pull out the Captain Murphy voice, give it to that person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. The one that played Space Ghost and everything, that's that. Yeah.
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 That's another one I'd play. Space Ghost.
Yeah.
That's a point and clicker.
Yeah. Space Coast,
That
Coast
could
to
be a
Coast.
point and clicker. But don't forget, Space Ghost actually, you could actually make that as into an action platformer too.
Yeah, if you go old school
you're
Space
right.
Ghost. Old school Space Ghost, yeah. You could totally do it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of
Absolutely.
The real Space Ghost before he got old and crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The last Space Ghost, I love him, man. He's hilarious, but he is insane.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah.
Oh, God.
Batman, listen, Batman don't forget Batman teamed up with Space Ghost before.
That's true.
Oh,
He
that's
did.
right. That's right. He did.
And Batman breaking the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, because Hanna-Barbera, and WB pretty much, are kind of together, like this.
Yeah, because they're together right now. That's why they were able to do it.
Yeah. So, okay, so that's a fantastic point. That's a fantastic point.
Yeah, that's a good one, Tony. I love it.
Yeah, indeed.
Thank you.
Indeed.
I want to hear yours.
So Johnny, inside your vault of fantastic, awesome cartoons, please.
Okay.
Get into that awesome deep bag of yours and everything.
Okay,
and pull out.
let me tell you something. I was doing some writing. I was doing like picking out some shows, and I was thinking of some ideas of making a show. But you know what? I think we should start with a cartoon that maybe not many people heard of. You guys remember Dinosaur Sorcerers?
Of course.
Oh,
yes. He's watched it before school every day. Yeah, buddy. Great choice.
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
God.
I think a Dinosaur Sorcerers game would be so awesome, though. I mean, you have the Dinosaur Sorcerers, Arlo, Itchy, all these Bonehead, all these Dinosaur Sorcerers. Yeah, and have them fight the Tyrannos, Genghis Rex. Genghis Rex is such a badass thing. I don't care what people say. He is such a badass villain. And then you have him fighting all the other. Yeah, you have him fighting all the Tyrannos. And then the secret styles, let's just put them in the backgrounds because I just don't really care for them. There's just a bunch of annoying brats. they could just be there to like tell you like mission stuff like that. You want to play as the dinosaurs. You don't want to play with the secret scouts. Come on.
The theme has to be added in there. The theme has to be there.
Of course, you gotta have
That's
the
an
theme
epic
in there.
theme.
Oh, the theme.
Yes.
It's similar to what do you call it? Captain Planet. Because if you think about it, they shook their hand and they got
because you got the kids there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. But here's the thing, though: you don't play as the secret scouts. Though you're going to be playing. You want to play as the dinosaurs. Though. You want to go on there. You want to beat some Tyrannosaurus army.
Ooh.
You want to beat
those
those
King of the
dinosaurs,
Monsters, but like with more enemies.
Exactly. You want to get
better
it
hit
because
collision.
listen, we haven't had a
Nice.
game where you're huge dinosaurs and you're just fighting either in the forest or like in the swamps area, or sometimes you'll be in the cities. You'll be breaking buildings all over the place, almost like a kaiju battle state. But you're actually walking through the city, though. You want something like that, especially fighting in space, though. And then of course you get to choose from any of the dinosaurs you want, and they have their own special abilities. So. Especially with Princess T-Rex, though, she can fly. She can actually fly. Unlike Arlo, because he's a T-Rex, he can't fly. Mm-hmm. And then you have what's his name?
Thundarr, baby. Don't forget him.
The Bravestarr, and don't forget T-Rexo, the Triceratops. That he has a special ability. He can just ram through all the enemies he wants. They all have special abilities. I think this would be an awesome action beat 'em up type though. So
I agree.
Well, I think it'll be awesome.
All right. So I'm actually going to kind of go sideways with this one. So I'm going to give you kind of my vision of dinosaurs that some people probably would never thought of. I would consider it kind of like a little bit of both action and almost like a mission based. Because if you think about it, you talk about the kids are helping, right? Those missions that they do, yeah, it's gonna kind of break it up a little bit, but I would consider them more of the kind of like, getting to the next mission kind of thing, and then when you get to the real action with the dinosaur, so it kind of breaks it up a little bit.
Okay.
So it doesn't make it like
Right.
too fast, it kind of breaks it up in a sense.
Like River City?
Yeah, almost like that.
Make it feel like River City.
Yeah. So
Almost like that, yeah.
So that's my.
But when you pick the Secret Scouts, though, here's the question I want to ask you: could you choose one? Could you choose either Ryan, Sarah, Paul, David?
Yeah.
Or is there a mission for each one?
I would consider them more of the you could choose, like almost like a Super Nintendo games, where they actually have new missions. Like you have a mission where you play as the dinosaurs, right? And then there's missions that you actually use with the scouts that are like platformer style, where you actually kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
you have to get to certain switches, or you have to get into certain areas, or you have to get into a certain partner thing and actually contact them, and then when you get there, or escape sequence kind of thing, where it's almost like, they're vulnerable, but they're, they have to get to a certain point, and then when you finally get there, the stage is over, and then you get to the action. I'm kind of spitballing here, but you see what I'm getting at? So it spreads the game out a little bit. Yeah, it makes it fun. I feel like it's more fun if you actually kind of threw that in there, because don't get me wrong, I would love it to be completely beat 'em up, but I need a little bit of breakup in there.
Yeah, you need action, exactly.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I got you. I get what you're saying.
So that means you be like, oh.
Well, that means there's more game for me to enjoy.
Exactly.
Right.
And I would still make it multiplayer, which would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Right, exactly. You gotta have the multiplayer.
Hell,
That's what they've been doing lately with games like Double Dragon. Everything is like multiplayer, multi-path now. It's pretty cool.
Exactly.
Same with Marvel Cosmic Invasion, what we're playing right now.
Mm-hmm. Right. So I think so. Dinosaurs. That's my first one though. So who's next? Carl?
Me. I got another one. For you. Oh yeah. Woo, boy. Oh my God, my list is big. I have a certain cartoon that came out usually in the mornings about a Native American sheriff that comes into the town, and actually, in a town of major war, and he actually has the power of 4 amazing entities and everything that makes him the most powerful sheriff in the universe. And they named him Bravestarr. Yeah.
Yes.
Bravestarr. That deserves. It deserves.
Yes.
It, because of course my Native American people, I gotta give props to my people. This cartoon right there was so underrated, and I just felt like it needed more. They did make toys. They made toys.
They did make they had figures. Yes.
They had action figures and stuff like that. But the thing is, it was so short lived. I think it was only 2 seasons. It was like 2 seasons or something like that. It was short, but I love the show. It was fantastic.
No, it was made by the people who did He-Man.
Yes, absolutely. Come on. You gotta give it props. I have to throw in the Bravestarr intro. Come on, you gotta do it. Yes, absolutely.
Why not?
Bravestarr intro, absolutely. Oh man. But before we get started, we're gonna bask in this wonderful show, of course.
Sure.
Yes, here you go. Bravestarr, absolutely. Yes. Woo! Yes. Bravestarr, baby. Now, Bravestarr. What kind of game would Bravestarr technically be?
I don't know.
Now.
I see horses and guns.
Yes. I'll go.
We've already traveled down
guns and the strengths of the bears and all these different abilities of animals. So how would you put that in gameplay? See,
I would feel like this would be better as a single player experience. I'll tell you the reason why. Number one, even though its horse actually can turn into doesn't have the same powers as Bravestarr. So how would you kind of place him as a second player? You know, because at first he's a horse, but he can turn into the main character. So I don't know.
I might have an idea.
Yeah, shoot.
It's a beat 'em up, right? But you know how the horse transforms, right? Think of a play mechanic like Sonic and Tails. You transform into a horse, you can go across other areas that you can't go.
Right, that's true. Yeah.
Ooh.
So you can co-op play that part too.
Ooh, you're right. You're right. You know what?
That's true.
That's I never thought about that. That's a good take.
Yeah.
I have never thought about that. Oh man. Damn. You know what? That's what the play. That's a twist. I like that. So let's just let me just kind of think of a scenario. Yeah, adventure game. He definitely is adventure.
Yeah. Make it a third-person adventure.
A third-person adventure game. Side-scrolling, definitely.
Right.
Maybe add a pseudo 2D, 3D style to the game, where you actually have an ability. Yeah, like a 5D, almost like a 5D.
Right.
You know.
2.5D. You know, like Suikoden.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yes. So you have the ability to kind of traverse the map, and you actually have your powers. You can switch off, and of course you have an energy meter. So that means you can't be that power forever. So your energy meter you have to watch for. You can level up your powers to get them more powerful. You know. So you have.
Yeah, you'll have a tree. You have like a tree though for each of your powers.
Like,
and then when you have some points, you can pick which one you want to choose.
Like for instance, Eyes of a Hawk. Eyes of a Hawk, you can be able to look forward and see where your enemies are going to be and stuff like that.
Or secret areas, like secret stuff.
Right. Strength of a Bear,
yeah.
Temporary invincibility. You can be able to traverse certain areas and everything with Strength of a Bear. You know,
yes.
speed of a puma. Like if there's an area that with like a lot of lava and you can't really stay on the lava too long, that they use speed of a puma. That they have to be able to traverse the lava that they at high speeds or something like that. You know.
Yes.
Or the ears of a dog. You can be able to listen in on certain areas. You know, to find out where the enemies are coming from or whatever it is. You know. There's so many opportunities, so many big things you can do with it. I think this would be an amazing action adventure game, and of course, your partner. You know, I'm trying to see what he can actually do. He can actually, I know he can change it to the horse, and he can actually change it to human form. And he has a gun. That gun is freaking powerful too. He actually takes that freaking blaster that he has. It's like a freaking shotgun. It's amazing.
Partner could be like
and also, not only that, he's a wise ass. If you ever hear his banter thing in the show, I laughed my ass off. He's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
So what would you consider it to be like rated? I'm okay. Speaking about ratings. You know what? I don't like ratings. What would you consider this more geared towards? Like an action adventure for buff or a RPG style?
No, I'd say make it
an action adventure buff.
No, make it an action adventure like
yeah.
Yeah. Not an action RPG. I think it would be like more an action adventure shooting up.
They're gonna want something more fast paced.
Something like Dark Watch though, but this time you can actually see your person. You can actually see Bravestarr. Or make it third person view. Because I remember Dark Watch though, because it has that same feel to it though. So make it like Dark Watch but third person view. Just like that. That's the way I see it.
Really? Okay. Cool. What about you, Tony? What do you think? Because I know you're action RPG style. Because it would be up your alley.
I'd play it as an action RPG, but I think it would be better, a little bit more faster paced.
Faster paced, huh?
Especially with the type of cartoon it was. How fans
exactly. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I dig it. You know what? Yeah. could see that. I could probably see that. I mean, the graphics wise, I would make it more closer to the cartoon than 3D. I would make it more like more of a 2D sprite style.
Yeah.
You know, because it just
keep the source material looking as close to the source as possible.
Oh, absolutely.
That's why Turtles did so well. That's why Simpsons did so well. That's why Marvel.
Absolutely, yeah.
I know is going to do well. You know?
Yeah,
and all those games like that, they stayed faithful to the source material.
That's right.
Because look what happens when you don't stay faithful to it. You get stuff like Seth Rogen's or Michael Bay's Turtles.
Yeah, we don't want those, exactly.
No.
Yeah, so, but 3030, the Cybernetic Talking Horse, the one his companion. What exactly would you, how would you consider him gameplay wise? Because he has to have some part of it. Would you use him as a swap?
Yeah, of course.
Or would you use him as more of a kind of like you can use him for certain areas kind of thing? Because I'm looking at both. I'm looking at like if you let's say for instance, you get into a certain area, right, and you have him as your sidekick, and you can change your horse into 3030. Basically he has a massive energy rifle. They call it. The energy rifle's name is Sarah Jane. Isn't it amazing? What would you do? I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to see where I can actually put him as like a really good companion. You can just like say, hey, boom, he's in there, kind of thing. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah. You'd have to find the type of game you want to put out. You know what I mean?
You gotta have, like I said, we already
what type it was and plan your gameplay around that.
What we all agree that should be an action adventure shooting game. So,
All right.
person.
All right. So it's pretty much settled that thing. I would say I was making more of an action RPG, fast paced. Switching characters and everything on in certain areas to do certain things. The horse, obviously, fantastic. So it's definitely worth it. All right, cool. All right. So that's my pick. What do you got? You got another one in your repertoire, Tony?
I'm trying to think of another one. Let's see, Johnny, you got another one? Or you?
I have another one. I don't want to pass you.
I'll throw it out there. Because I love this show and I want to see what type of game you can think up about it.
Sure.
Adventures of Flapjack.
Adventures of Flapjack. Oh my God.
Adventures of
Flapjack. All the crazy characters and crazy adventures they go on. That has to be made into a game, dude.
Oh my God. Adventures of Flapjack. Dude.
Like even just a 2D platformer I'd be happy with. That just would be very entertaining.
You know what? I like it. I'm liking it.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me see. Let's get that intro in there. Adventures of Flapjack.
You're looking for
dude.
Some of the audience don't know it. Might as well show it.
Yeah, I gotta show it.
I love it.
Because I watched the show and I laughed my ass off. It's like such a weird almost like a claymation style. Not claymation, but like
insane. Like,
There's
so many elements there. So many elements.
Yeah.
I wanted to play that.
Oh my gosh, it's hilarious, and of course, Flapjack is such a weirdo in a sense.
He's a bit of an idiot.
He's a little eccentric. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you remember him and Captain Knuckles?
Oh,
You
know what? It would be I think it would be more of a comedy adventure style. It has to be side scrolling, and use the same type of animation. Yeah.
Plays like Caveman Ninjas.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
There's going to be a lot of flack.
The theme and all. Keep everything. The theme and all. The way that he does things. The way he gets out of it for some strange reason. Some kind of miracle. I don't understand. Like it blows my mind how that happens. And I'm like, are you serious? I mean, and then you listen to the way he talks, and he's always hugging things, and I'm like,
What about the whale friend that hangs out at the dock?
Yes, the whale. It was a female voice too. The whale always. But the thing is that she's like the voice of reason. She's always the voice of reason.
Like a mom, dude.
Yeah, no, bitch, she is. She is the mother figure of the whole entire thing, and then she comes over there, and I'm laughing because she's right there, and she saves them out of the situation. Like there was one episode in that thing where he's like, oh, this is a great idea, and he listens to the doofus and everything, his partner and stuff like that, and he went to it, and it was like it was infested with some kind of like sharks or something like that, and they were trying to go in, and she was like, and she literally like barged in, and she's like, she gotta get out of there and stuff like that. Oh God, and you laugh, and sometimes you want to yell at the screen. You're like, what the hell are you doing? And it's like blows my mind. Holy crap!
Yeah, I can agree. And that's platform, right?
Yes.
This is the platform.
Yes, definitely. It'd be more like
laughs and giggles. Yeah.
I would say.
Like Red and Stimpy game?
Yeah.
With the
Just like that. Just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah, like too.
Absolutely. Yes, I agree. Yeah, that was a good one. No. That's one. I have never thought about that one, but that game.
Never thought about that.
That would be amazing. That would be a fun game because Rocco's, games like that, like Rocco's Modern Life and Rugrats and all that stuff. No, they don't make games like that too often anymore. I mean, except for the Cartoon Network games, they actually make them, but those are like throwaways. I'm talking about like a real action RPG type of game. That's SpongeBob over and over again, but like something different. I would say The Adventures of Flapjack would be a perfect candidate.
I love to play that.
Yeah.
How many movies was he in? Oh my God. Wow. Yeah. Way too many. Way too many games. Way too many movies. SpongeBob's out. I'm sorry, I really am. Ooh, no, I'll just bring it up powdered milk. Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So, so now we got that one out of the way. How about you, Johnny? You got another one in your bag?
Yeah, and I think the only way we're reaching this. We got to play up in this area. The visionary, not yes. I think the game would be a RPG type game because each of the knights have their own. Like, let's say, for example, Bravestarr, he had his magical power is protection, and his animal is the fox. So, and then also, I'm going to throw on another character. Like, Furry has the power of fire, and his animal is the wolf. So, I'm throwing some examples on. Crystal has the power of the animal bear, which is the power of strength. And you use all these characters. Each of the characters has their own ability. And now, I can't forget about my brother. Each has the power of healing. And you're finding these entirely lores. And you're trying to take over the universe. And it's up to you to stop them. And it's all about you have to pick on which characters are going to be in the mission. So, you're going to be going against some IP creatures. Of course, you're going to get he has a wolf, and his power is fire. So you're going to bring him on, and then what if he keeps on saying something, a character that actually read the weaknesses of enemies. So you want to bring out Asgard, who has his symbol is evil, and his power is knowledge. So you put that there. So it's all strategy. You have to use your brain and think of which character is good. Okay, so if we're playing somebody against that can't on somebody because this character is has strength but has low attack. So you want to bring with quick, but the power is cheetah and his wisdom power is light speed. So you have to think on which characters. They'll show you which enemies we can fight. So you're going to be thinking to yourself, okay, I'm going to bring this character along in battle, and then we're going to fight almost like a game of chess.
So in other words, it's almost like a rock paper scissors kind of thing, almost like Mega Man in a sense, but where you actually have your abilities will counter certain enemies and yeah. So I like that concept, and also I noticed the vehicles also have visionary abilities as well. Certain vehicles. Cool, man. Yeah, I would love that, dude. That would fun. That'd be fun. I'm just thinking about that right now. Can you imagine that if they actually had an action type of game, action RPG style type of game like that? Type? Oh my God, yes, absolutely. Hell, you can even make it multiplayer if you really wanted to. I mean, that would work out great.
With people, against each other, do that.
That's true too. Yeah, almost like a fighting game. Oh, dude. Okay, I just had a brainstorm. I just literally lightning just struck my head. Oh my God, dude! You can make Visionaries into a fighting game. You can literally make Visionaries into a freaking fighting game, dude. Yes. Yes, so you could be able to have them fight with their visionary attacks and almost like in Mortal Kombat where you actually can be able to pull out your sword and pull out your weapon at a certain time and you can only use it for a certain amount of like in the middle of your combos, so you can be able to do that. You can do it like that too.
But the thing is with Visionaries, I appreciate what you're saying, though. I appreciate you saying that it would also be a fighting game. But like I said, when I saw first Visionaries, I watched the episodes again because I wanted to relive them. The thing came up to my mind is making an RPG strategy type game. So, and you can see all around the so I see it as exactly. Yeah.
That's whoa. Yeah, you.
I mean,
that's true because you won't be able to get the whole story.
Yeah.
Remember, Visionaries only had 13 episodes. They only had one season.
Yeah.
So you want to make a game that makes this like the final episode, the last battle. The Visionary against the Darkling Lords.
You know what? Okay, now that you put it that way, okay, that actually makes more sense. It does. Okay.
Great idea, Johnny.
Absolutely. Yeah. You know what? I agree.
Of course, you gotta have the teams. Absolutely. You gotta have battle who wants to go there and charge. And you want to take your enemies out, but not just like in a one way, but in a strategy type way. So
I agree, absolutely.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, I would love to see this happen someday.
Oh man.
But yeah, that's Visionaries. Of course, I want more, but I don't want to talk about just
Okay, so obviously, you like survival horror type of games, right? And there was a certain cartoon, there's a certain cartoon show that's actually pretty disturbing, but Inhumanoids was like wow. The show gave me nightmares because there's like the monsters felt invincible, and you're saying to yourself, how the hell am we supposed to, how are we supposed to fight these guys, kind of things. But of course, they actually found a way, and I feel like that the Inhumanoids is actually a fantastic type of like human versus monster type of way. So I feel like this one deserves a type of action slash RPG-ish type of game. That gives you that kind of push in a sense. But let me go ahead and put this on there so you can see me. So, and then we can talk about it. Decompose was the worst one out of all of them. Oh my god, yes. Absolutely. And just the way he spoke in the show. Yeah, just the way he spoke in the show that they decompose. And he puts them inside the freaking in their chest and stuff like that, and they actually decompose the body inside. Oh my gosh.
But he smells like rancid meat.
Yeah.
There's lots of it, I bet.
Oh, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But
yeah, now I want to play this game. We gotta kill these.
Yes. See, with the school, see the vehicles and stuff like that, and the armor and all that junk. So yeah, it's like humans versus monsters. It's more like that. So you're actually out there, and these bosses are huge. She's humongous, and and of course the strategy to beat them. We're almost playing like I would play more like how do I play? Shadow.
That's something that might blow your mind.
Oh really?
Regarding Inhumanoids.
Oh okay. Well,
with you play as the Inhumanoids and play like the Rampage.
Oh jeez.
A more serious version of Rampage.
I get it. So it's almost like a destruction type of game. Okay.
Serious Rampage.
Serious. Yeah.
Right.
Violent Rampage.
Yeah, it should be a special game.
True.
I don't know people play as those characters because they're gross.
That's okay. I guess you're right. I guess you know what though? I can see that on both sides of the spectrum. Kind of like you are the bad guy and you have to survive.
2 games in 1.
2 games in 1. You can
play
play
a double package.
You know what? No, that would work. You could actually choose. Like from the beginning of the game, you could play as the what do you call it? The Salvation, I think they call it. And then you have the ones who play as the Inhumanoids. So you could be either one. I think that might be.
Yeah.
Different scenario. Yeah. You know what? I like that. Because it branches it out. It makes it more fun because you can choose either side. So you have both.
More gameplay.
Yeah, more gameplay. And me personally, I'll be decomposed because I just like it. Decompose. You grab the character. Put him inside the chest and stuff like that.
Voice acting in the game from that?
Yeah, and then you see the bodies just keep decomposing inside the body and stuff like that. Disintegrate. Oh, God. It'd be sick, but it'd be so awesome. And the game would definitely have to be ever mature. But I don't know.
Those graphics like a cartoon.
Yeah.
Don't make it any more realistic.
No.
It's bad enough
as a cartoon.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that's probably the reason why it got off the air. Because it was really disturbing.
Exactly.
It was disturbing. So I would say if they're going to do a revival, they would have to put a stronger rating on it.
They do.
They would have to. Physical violence, like a legendary, like what's it called? Imaginary violence and something or other on there. Yeah. But yeah, I would definitely do that. And I like your idea of actually making it look a Rampage style. And then in the adventure style, it'd be more like, you get your vehicle vehicle, you get your weapons, you can be able to go over there, and you face these bosses. You know, they're like ridiculous. They have a large freaking life bar, and you have to stop them from destroying the what you call it, because you go underground for these guys, and you actually search for them. And when you finally search for them, you get them, and you have to destroy them. Almost like a Souls-like in a sense, where they have a ridiculous life bar, and you have to destroy them any means necessary. You know, kind of thing.
This is traumatizing, like the cartoon did.
Oh my God, yes, absolutely. Oh God, yes.
Yeah, that's the speed. And I feel like an 80s developer.
Yes.
80s developers that hated children.
Oh God, yes. Oh, they did. They did.
Children, but we want their money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, yes indeed. You know what though? I mean, that right there. But seriously, that would work. I can see that. I can see that like wholeheartedly. Absolutely. And so Inhumanoids, definitely like one of my picks. You know, for a game that never got an opportunity to become a video game, just because number one, it was short-lived. Number two, it was just too violent for the youngins, and they got nightmares and all that junk. Yeah, you know, because it was only one season, so it was kind of like almost like an afterthought. They even had a toy line, and the toy line lasted for as long as the season. You notice that? Like, it kind of disappeared off the JCPenney's toy book. Remember the JCPenney toy book they used to have? I had kind of veer off for a second.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yes.
I remember.
I love
the
that
book. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. You bring it back.
Oh my God! Every single year.
Every single year.
Every single year.
Circle things and leave it there.
Yes.
And, you know.
Yes. Oh my God. Masters of the Universe, freaking G.I. Joes, freaking everything. Thundercats, everything. They had everything. That J.C. Penney book was like my go-to every single year. Oh my God. Damn. You know, that brought back big memories. Oh shit. Wow. Anyway. All right. So anyway, that's the reason why I love this series. I love talking about this right now. But that's one of my picks. So you got another one in your repertoire, Tony?
Oh yeah. I'm surprised none of us came up with this.
What's that?
I was looking at toys and I was like, hey, wait, I had that. Chuck Norris and the Karate Commandos. Just a straight beat 'em up. 20 long levels with like 2 or 3 mini bosses in between. And just wreck shop.
Oh my God. Chuck Norris.
And beat the crap out of the Super Ninja.
Yes! And you can play different variations of Chuck Norris, like the toys.
Yeah. And
As well as the side characters.
Oh, wow.
What do you think?
Okay.
Play that shit out of
I'm on it.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Cartoon, man, but I love those figures, man. Oh, man.
Look at this. Chuck Norris, baby. Look at him go.
Yeah.
Commandos.
Yes. There he is. Chuck Norris. Oh, look at him kicking his ass.
Oh, thank you for bringing that up. What's great? He voiced it over himself.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
He did. Just like Mr. T with the Mr. T cartoon. Yeah.
I pity the fool. Look at
Look at
that.
this.
You got vehicles in there. You got sidekicks that actually help out and stuff like that.
There's even like other gameplay mechanics you can use.
Look, you even got partners too. They can fight too. So that would be like an awesome beat 'em up. You can make it a side scroll to beat 'em up if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like a beat 'em up, but not just side scrolling. You can go anywhere. Make it a sandbox. What about a sandbox, Chuck Norris?
Oh, like the sandbox.
Open world sandbox, Chuck Norris game.
You know what? I can see that.
That'd be nuts. You know, it would sell just because of Chuck Norris.
Yeah. Those parts could be there to help you out, you know, just to give you assist.
You know what though?
Yeah.
I would. You know what? I think Chuck Norris never got a video game. Chuck Norris never got a video game. That's right. Not one.
He did.
Not was it one? Was it?
He wasn't a video game, but it's not his video game.
That's
There,
what was it called? It was called Boom. What was it called?
Yeah, it's a video game he stars in, but it's not his own.
Oh, really? I'm thinking of a different game.
Yeah. Because they had other people in that game too as well.
Oh.
Because I know there's a missing in action game. It's like an 8-bit game.
Oh, it's
Yeah. No, it's an 8-bit. No, something else. It's like a 3D. I think it's like a first-person game, though. I mean, Chuck Norris is in the game, though, and he voices the character. The game came out like last year, I think. I forgot the name of it, though.
Oh.
Crime Boss.
Crime Boss. That's
Crime
what
Boss?
that one is.
Oh, that one.
Michael Madsen and Danny Trejo.
No, that game was trash. That game was trash, though. That game
It was bad?
It was bad.
It was bad.
No, it was all types of bad.
That's sad to hear.
A waste of his talent. How dare they?
How
dare they?
It was so bad. You know
What
what?
is this?
I'm sorry. It was bad. It was Crime Boss was trying to be a GTA, but never was and never will be. It's just that bad. It's that bad. It was a star-studded cast of pure unadulterated, throw-together bullshit. It's just bad. It was.
There was a very recent Chuck Norris beat 'em up that must have went under my Chuck Norris Bring the Pain. Did you guys play that? Oh, it was mobile.
It was a mobile game.
That's why nobody
It
saw it.
was a mobile game. Yeah.
It was 2008 when mobile gaming was like not like nobody was really It was like Candy Crush type stuff.
Yeah.
That's why I want to look into this and see what it played like.
Yeah. Chuck Norris did not get a proper video game, unfortunately.
No. He had one in '83 too.
It was.
I saw missing an action
Commodore.
game. I'm wondering if
the 183. The 183 was a Commodore. I think it was a Commodore game. Commodore.
Yeah, it's a Commodore game, but yeah, that's
Atari.
Atari, yeah.
Atari.
Was Atari? Yeah. Atari,
Yeah.
Commodore. Yeah, around that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
And they had Nonstop Chuck Norris, which is based on the meme.
Yeah.
Wait, what is that? It was good. I want to play it. Hold on.
Okay.
Nonstop Chuck Norris. These people had the idea I had that it was money, but maybe the
Chuck Norris.
My goodness.
Chuck Norris put his name behind a lot of games that didn't really take
a lot
off.
of crap.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
look up Nonstop Chuck Norris on YouTube. I'm gonna send you the link right now. You have to share it with. You have to share it.
Okay.
Okay. So
I want to see what the gameplay is. Wait, I don't want to look. I want to see this together so we all react together.
Okay.
All right. Let me see.
I paused it.
See if I can actually.
All right.
It's in the chat.
It's in the chat.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's see. Well, I don't think they'll be able to see it though. If I put it in the chat, they won't see it at all. They won't show.
No. In our personal chat.
Oh, in our personal chat.
In our personal chat.
Oh, okay. So you want to see it? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No problem. We'll take a look at it. But they won't.
You can share it.
Yeah, but they won't. Yeah, but they won't be able to see it. So let me go ahead and do that.
Oh, it's just a YouTube link. You click the account.
Oh no, I got it. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Oh, let's see. Capture.
Yeah, that's my throw it in there. Chuck Norris Karate Commando.
Okay. All right.
That's epic.
Nice.
All right, here we go.
Very nice.
All right, it's gonna show right now.
All right, let's see what this is about. Please don't.
All right. Well, yeah. I don't want to say my next one.
Chuck Norris. Oh my God, no. No.
Let me see.
Oh.
It hasn't started for me yet. I'm watching it live on YouTube.
Oh my sweet Jesus Christ! No. It's a cash
Wait,
grab.
what the hell?
It's a cash grab, bro.
Come on.
This is a
No.
Come on.
No.
Listen, Chuck Norris.
No.
Yeah, never.
Chuck. Womp. Nope. Sorry.
Cut it off.
Nope. Game over, man.
Yeah, that's a total cash grab.
Wow.
Why does he have a bat?
Yeah,
He has
that's
a
the
baseball
worst. And he's not even really fighting. He's a cowboy hat and he's swinging around a bat. Anyway,
He's bludgeoning people with a bat.
no
It's
technique.
kind of funny now.
Smacking freaking people and getting
man.
coins. That's all you're doing, dude. Come on, man. That's
Great martial artist Chuck Norris. Give him a baseball bat.
mobile game.
He could definitely do some damage with the baseball bat. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but he's only using the
I
bat.
know.
Which is
Come on. So sad.
techniques
man.
of martial arts. One move. A
I
baseball.
don't know.
Okay, now I need to wash that flavor out of my mouth. Johnny.
Yes,
Johnny has a good one.
Yes, I got a good one. And this is a cartoon that I have so many, but I do want to pick this one, and it's Fighting Crime for the Future. COPS. Cops.
Oh, hell
yes,
yeah.
Absolutely. Oh,
Hell
yes.
yeah.
I'm doing the intro.
Hell
You did the intros.
Yes.
Intro.
Dude, put that intro in there.
Oh, absolutely.
Now,
I'm doing it
Bulletproof
now.
approved.
I'm doing it now.
you guys are probably gonna like say like, nah, I don't agree with this type of game. But me, I think that this will be an awesome beat 'em up and shooting game. Okay, a beat 'em up and shooting game, and you get to ride your vehicles in some parts of the game. And you're shooting a bunch of cars. Are you listening to what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I am.
Or I'm just talking about
I am.
Okay. So yes, put bulletproof in there. Of course he's gonna have good armor because he has a cybernetic torso, long arm. He could use his handcuff and grab and pull something like Scorpion, and he could bring him over. He could slam him, or he could trap him and just do whatever you want with them. And of course Mace. Mace has his bazooka. You know, he could blow criminals away. And then here's my favorite. I could see them doing so much cool stuff with him. Bowser and Blitz. Bowser can actually bring out Blitz and could take down enemies and bring them down. Like he could stun them while Blitz is biting them, and you can go over there and then finish the job and beat the crap out of the crooks. So, dude, I think about all these abilities that all these cops has though, especially with Sundown, cowboy guy. He'll be slick as hell. And Highway, Highway, he could call his motorcycle and just ram over criminals with his motorcycle. Everyone's got their own special ability. Hardtop, Mirage, all of them. Barricade. He's got a shield. So you got that shield. Any enemies coming to you, you can just parry them, knock them out. But you gotta be careful though, because he is gonna be slow. Because I have to put some pros and cons for each character though, because you gotta balance the game.
Of course.
So you definitely gotta balance the game a bit. And then of course we're gonna put all the crooks in there. We're gonna put Berserko. We're gonna put Rock Crusher, Misdemeanor, badass chick though. I could think of a boss fight with her where she just picks up cars. Okay, she picks up cars and tosses at you. And you gotta move, because if you don't move, you're gonna get torn up. So I thought about all these boss battles with them. Turbo Tuto, and Nightshade.
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing about Nightshade. I have something really cool that I could do. Like, depending on which character you use, they'll have a special dialogue with the bosses. Like, say if you're using Mace and you're fighting Nightshade. And then Nightshade will kind of like tease Mace. He said, "Oh, it's been a long time, Mace." Because remember, those two are secret lovers, though. But they didn't let their groups know about it. So they'll have like a secret dialogue. And also with Johnny Humo. Johnny Humo used to be Sundown's partner until he stabbed him in the back and went with the crooks though. And then so they can have a special dialogue together. So, it's like then you got to figure out like, okay, which character would say what to each other. There'll be different dialogues and then also I know a good fight with Buttons McBoom Boom. He will pull out his guns and just like blast at you, and you got to dodge. So I thought of so many of these boss battles for this game. It's crazy. And then also not only shooting, but also there's going to be parts in the game where you're going to be driving, and you got to watch out, and then you got to take out the enemies. You got to shoot them, but you got to be careful because there's civilians, innocent civilians driving.
Yeah.
So if you shoot them, you lose a life. So you got to be careful. You got to be extremely careful. So
I would say.
And then,
I hate to interrupt anything, but me personally,
go ahead.
I mean, losing a life and everything is one thing. Maybe losing experience. Maybe if you get experience in the game, like almost like a
Yeah,
in the
to
sense?
power up your weapons and stuff. Yeah.
So if you lose that
special
ability,
buildings.
yeah. So kind of like,
Yeah.
so like at the end of the stage, when you get gather up all your points and stuff like that, or whatever your intelligence, whatever it is, you can level up you go to I think your shop and stuff like that, and level up your abilities and stuff like that.
Yes.
That'd be cool.
Exactly.
You know what? I'm loving it. I'm already imagining me playing this game.
Yes.
Because I love that show. I love freaking.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh my god, I love that freaking show, and I'm so upset that it finished so abruptly. There was like no final episode, and it needed one.
Oh man, what a
It
missed
wasn't
opportunity.
on anymore. I'm like, huh?
Yeah, dude, but the show did have. The show had 2 seasons, though, at least, though. We will give them that. Had 2 seasons. It had 65 episodes, so it lasted pretty long. But like I said, with this game, I would make it like the final episode that they finally put the cops would finally put the crooks away, and then bring back all these villains, though. Even you could bring back some villains that only appeared in one episode, like Bugman and Louis the Plumber and all these guys.
Yes. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. That'd be perfect. And those
exactly.
Ones, oh my gosh, so good, so freaking good. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. You could, and plus there's going to be some stages that you're fighting 2 bosses too, so you got to watch out for them as well. So, but yeah, I thought, and also I thought of a cool one with Dr. Van Vice. His boss fight, well, he'd be sending out the robots. Take out his robots, and then you start beating the crap out of him. He's gonna run away. So he's gonna try to run, get back on his huge robotic machinery, and he'll send out more robots at you to attack you, and then you gotta take them out. So I thought of so many great boss battles with these guys, with these villains. So, and all the cops' abilities and special attacks they could do. Oh man, this will make an awesome beat 'em up for sure.
Yep, I'd buy it. That me personally, I mean, I can see that as either an ID Xbox or freaking, a Game Pass
Switch
game or
Switch, PS4, PS5, PS4.
Yeah, absolutely. So all systems. Yeah,
Steam,
absolutely. Yeah. Steam, definitely, absolutely.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I got another beat 'em up for you.
Okay. Who's
Let's
next?
finish up, but I'm saving this one for you.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
So Cops, Torrance.
Yes.
This is your go then.
Oh yes, absolutely. Okay, so you all like games like Kung Fu, right? You like Kung Fu games? Right?
Of course.
You like dogs. You like dogs. Oh, you like dogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
But do you like goofy dogs?
I own one.
You like goofy dogs? Okay, you like goofy dogs, right?
Dogs.
How about a Kung Fu action? Hong Kong style, type of dog and everything.
I see where you're going. Yes.
I know where you're going.
Please.
I know where you're going.
Seems to know how to get into trouble.
Yes.
How about Mr. Hong Kong Phooey? Absolutely. Yes. How about that?
We need a voice actor for him.
Oh my God.
We need someone that can do that voice.
Yes, we do.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we do.
Yes, sir.
So Hong Kong Phooey. That's my. He actually, special. He actually plays this little custodian and stuff like that, and he actually goes into his kung fu action, and he becomes Hong Kong Phooey. Hong Kong Phooey, the number one super guy.
Yes, he is.
Kong Phooey, better than the human guy.
There he is. I'm watching right now.
Yep.
Yes. So me personally, I would love to actually get into this type of game. And the funny thing is that the cat is the one that actually gets him out of trouble. The cat is the one that gets him out of trouble.
Yeah, of course.
And so that'll be that he would be your like pretty much your companion in a sense. Whenever you make a mistake, and he will actually fix it.
Yeah.
So it'll be like a comedy action platformer type of game, and you have kung fu moves. And the funny thing is that when you finally get to the boss, right, and you try to finish him off, the last move will be a goof, but the goof will not be the goof. The goof will actually work because the cat jumps in and everything actually fixes it for you, and that'll be like the last move and everything, and then that'll be like the end of the stage, and it'll be like that'll be my little like finisher at the end of the stage. So whenever every single boss, and even helicopter type of car thing. So you can actually fly in the air. And also the racing stages too. Yes, absolutely.
Oh wow.
Yes. So that right there, I consider that a missed opportunity. They could have made that a fun freaking action platformer type of game. And I would definitely throw that down there in any game, almost like something like the Bubsy or something like a Dark Green Duck or something like that. I would definitely do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Action platform. Yes, I would definitely enjoy that. Heck yeah.
Yes. So and me,
Play the heck out of that.
I would make it 8-bit. I would make it 8-bit style. 8-bit style type of game.
Yeah.
With the nice little with the theme. You gotta have a theme. You have to have a theme in there. Hong Kong Phooey. You know, you don't even have to put the lyrics in there. We'll know the song. As soon as you put the theme on there, I would
Give us the option.
I want it
Give
all.
us the option, please.
Oh, of course.
I want it all.
Of course.
Give us the option.
Dude, man, I watched a couple episodes and I was laughing my ass off, and it's just hilarious how he's like, what's up?
That cartoon is still funny to this day.
Loving it. Oh my god. So yes, platformer, fun, funny, amazing game, great for kids. Yes. One of my top picks for a cartoon that deserves a video game adaptation that never did at all, never did, and that's just a travesty because that game deserves it. Yeah, absolutely. It has accolades all over.
Of course.
So, okay, that's some of my picks. You got something else, Tony? That you want to throw in there?
Yeah, Tony said he had something.
I changed up my idea a bit. It's still going to be sort of a beat 'em up.
Okay.
But picture this. It plays like Batman, Arkham, like the Arkham games.
Okay, I'm down.
Can you guess the franchise I'm about to mention? But make it play like Batman, the Arkham games.
It could be anything, though. To be honest with you, I mean, because we grew up with a bunch of '80s and '90s kick-ass cartoons.
Yeah,
so.
I'm covering like 4 decades, man. My head's not like wide, so it's gonna be really hard to guess. I'm just gonna throw it out there. The Tick.
Oh yes!
But here's the thing: the Tick did have their own game. They had a game,
but not like that.
Yes, that
not
is
like
true.
that.
No,
it was a beat 'em up. Yes, but yes, I can totally see that. I would dig that. Yes.
Make it realistic like Arkham 2 and have Patrick Warburton voice it.
Yes. But who's gonna? And that also you gotta have what's his name to come back as Arthur the Moth.
Yeah, of course.
That's right.
I don't want anything omitted. I want everything there.
Dude,
Everything has to.
Arthur needs to have his own mission. He has to. He's got to have his own mission in the game.
Of course, I want it as large as Arkham. There's so many villains, so many adventures. A large city, it's prime for a game like that.
And you have to bring the gorgeous American May. She has to make an appearance.
Of course.
Of course.
Yes.
Yes, the Tick. The Tick as an Arkham Asylum or Arkham City type game. Or,
yes.
What was the last one? They all mold together. They're like the same game.
Arkham Knight
was it Arkham Knight?
Arkham Knight was the last game. Yes.
Yeah.
Arkham Knight was the last game.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, take that, but make it the Tick.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, I can dig it.
Well, there was a game though, a Tick game.
Yeah, there was a game.
Yeah, for the Super Nintendo Genesis, it was a beat 'em up game. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I shoot myself in the foot with that one. But no, yeah, there it is.
Yep, it came out on the SNES and Genesis at the time when the cartoon came out.
How did it play? Was it like a
side-scroller
gameplay screen?
It was a beat 'em up game.
Was it like Bad Dudes? It looks like Bad Dudes.
Similar to it.
Almost,
yeah.
It's like Platinum.
Yeah. So,
all right, well, I'm gonna look for this one and play it. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Of course.
Pick Arkham City. There we go.
Yes.
All right.
So, I
Wait,
guess
what's the name of the city in the Tick?
What's that?
What's the name of the city in the Tick?
What the heck was the name?
I'm looking
of that
it up
city?
right now.
Okay.
What's the city? What's the name of the city? It's just called the city.
Just call the city. Yeah.
Yeah,
the
they
city.
didn't really name one. because of course it's totally absurd, off the wall. He doesn't even have a real origin story.
Well, that's true.
Okay.
Remember the live action with Patrick Warburton? He was just some wacko at a bus stop.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Like he was an escaped mental patient or something like that, but they couldn't explain like his super strength and all that. It was
Yeah.
very funny.
That would do it.
No, he couldn't have. And I remember the one guy said, "Do you suck blood?" He said, yeah, I suck blood all the time." He says, "No, you don't." He said, "Here, you want to take this straw? I'll suck it up." He's like, all right.
See that? And a lot of scenes took place at night in the live action show. So that's what I'm thinking. Dude, Arkham City, but with the tick.
Oh.
I would love it.
Oh,
it might
God,
be my
that'd be
favorite game.
It'd be hilarious.
All right.
Oh God.
Groovy. So we got that one. The tick.
Yeah, we have that one. Oh yeah.
Okay. So
yeah,
Josh.
there's gonna be more good ones.
Oh, yeah.
I'm stuck in the Hong Kong Phooey one. I want some crossovers there. I want El Kabong to jump in as like a DLC character.
Oh my God, yes, we could do that. Definitely.
Oh yeah.
So
You could have the swinging powers. He'll swing in, beat people with the guitar, and swing out. He could be like a special move. Or like those screen smart bombs, like the old school game.
Oh yeah.
Smart bomb.
Okay, we can do
Yeah,
that.
absolutely.
Absolutely, I can do that. Indeed.
Yeah.
So what
Definitely.
so Johnny, what
Yes, sir.
What else you got in your repertoire?
Here's a game that it's actually a Disney game that we grew up with. We saw DuckTales, we saw Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers, we saw Darkwing Duck, we saw Tailspin had their own NES games, right? But there's one particular Disney cartoon in Disney Afternoon that did not have their own game, and it was sad to see that it didn't get that treatment. And I think the Gummy Bears.
Oh my
Yeah, they
God!
did.
Yes, Gummy Bears. Yes, I love that show.
Honestly, here and there beyond compare. They are the Gummy Bears.
Exactly.
Think of it like this, singing it in the background.
Unfortunately, due to certain licensing, I can't throw that video.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dudes.
Yeah, sorry, dudes. But that's a good. But definitely, we can talk. Definitely talk.
Go look up go look at. If you guys don't know what Gummy Bears is, when you get a chance, look it up. You'll look it up.
Definitely
nothing to do with the candy.
No.
Nothing to do with the candy.
Yeah,
and they're indestructible when they drink that gummy berry juice.
Gummy berry juice.
Yeah. And gummy berry juice is nuts.
Now here's the thing. Gummy berry juice.
The powers you can get playing the game.
It works different for the humans. The humans gain super strength. For the gummy berries, they actually have super bouncy powers. So
they're invincible ping pong balls.
Yeah.
Invincible.
Yes.
Like little wrecking balls.
Exactly.
And that's pretty much what they're going after. They want the gummy berry juice. That's all they want. So
that's all it is to it. That's all it is. I mean, yeah, sure. The story's pretty silly, but I think this will make a great 8-bit action platform. Just like in the veins of DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. I'm not gonna say Tailspin because Tailspin is more about flying. But I think
the fun theme song though.
You gotta have, of course, you got the theme song's gonna play when you start the game.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
So the thing is, what company would make the game? Because remember, Capcom had pretty much had the rights for all those type of adventure games.
Yeah, they did.
Well, they did re-release the Disney Afternoon game, so
that's true.
Remember the collection.
Oh, that's right. They did. Yeah.
So maybe if it's a possibility, if Capcom is willing to work with Disney, if they could do another 8-bit game for them, they could go with Gummy Bears. I could see them doing it though, but if they can, I'm sure there's other companies that can do it.
Yep. Side-scrolling action game. You can choose between 5 different Gummy Bears.
Yeah, 5 different bears if you want. Yeah.
Each one has a different one, and also the Grand Wizard one, which is the grandfather, who actually created the gummy berry juice. He's the one that actually has all the wizardry power, so to speak, in a sense.
Right.
So he's actually pretty much like the mastermind. So I would say
play as Cubby. He's got a sword, a wooden sword.
That's
hell yeah.
That's true.
Harvey's got a wooden sword, and then you hook him up with a gummy berry juice, and he bounces everywhere. You're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll probably
And he's a small
yeah,
target too.
I'll probably use Sunny. Sunny is my
Smaller
boss.
targets for games like that. You don't want to get hit.
Of course.
Playing as
Yeah.
the smaller ones
True.
makes the game a little easier.
That's true.
Oh my.
That's true.
Absolutely.
But yeah,
Games like that.
What?
Make your hitbox as small as possible in games like that.
True.
Yeah.
You can do that. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That'd be
Absolutely.
fun. That'd be fun as hell. You know what? Personally, I would love to play a game like that. They need more games like that. So.
I could definitely agree with that. But yeah, that's Gummy Bears for me though. So I know you have more on your list.
Oh, I do.
Go ahead.
Oh, I do.
And I do too.
Okay.
I'm not done yet.
Here's one. We're gonna go back into the early '80s. We're gonna go into a little tree house in the middle of the park. You know, with the secret headquarters and everything to these awesome little critters that decide to wear these wonderful shirts and everything that actually gives them the alert.
Okay.
So we are going to go into Shirt Tales. Reminds me of the game that a show that shouts, a game that never got an opportunity, and I think that if anything, I would want to put this one in definitely. So here we go. I'm actually going to throw it up here so you guys can take a gander and bask in the nostalgia if you grew up in the '80s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I remember the show vividly.
Yeah,
what type of game are you picturing?
Hanna-Barbera, they actually are so intelligent. Look at this. Amazing. The alert. Yep. And then you got the shirt.
I'm thinking co-op brawler, bro. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking more of a action, like an adventure mystery type of game, because you can be able to escape the park, right? And your shirts have the alerts, and your shirts have the powers too, and of course, each one has a different ability to be invisible, or have the speed, and of course you have Bogey, who can be able to climb trees, and swing and stuff like that, and he's a wisecracker. And each one, like for instance, Panda, you saw that right there. She has an umbrella. She can be able to float.
Yeah, Panda.
And then you got the mole, who can be able to dig up the ground. So you got all these
bigger
abilities.
mole.
Yeah. So
I remember all these vividly, man.
Yeah. So I would say if you're gonna do any type of game, I would make it into an RPG type of mystery strategy type of game, because you have missions, and each mission you can choose a certain character to fulfill the missions based on the abilities that they actually have. And their shirts, of course, have certain things that gives you alerts or whatever it is, and you can be able to do that. And it's going to
be used for a power-up mechanic.
Yeah, exactly, for a power-up mechanic.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I would consider this more like along that, because it would play like almost like Ninja Turtles in a sense, but not quite. We could change your characters on the fly, so you could actually be able to, like for instance, if you need to dig underneath the ground, you could actually use, I'm trying to get that. Remember the names of the characters. I have all the characters' names. Oh my god. Here we go. We got. Oh yes. Shirt Tails. Here you go. Oh, there you are. All right. So in Shirt Tails, you got like you get the slogans like fast or hide, invisibility. Shoot characters. You have Bogey. You have Zinger. You have what else you got? Oh my gosh. I don't know the characters' names. But each one has a certain ability, and all of them can be utilized in certain ways. So it's kind of like you ever played Animaniacs? You remember Animaniacs?
Of course. Yeah, I remember Animaniacs.
Animaniacs, each character has a certain ability that you can actually use to get past certain points. Like you have to use,
you have to switch. Yeah, to get
exactly. Use dot to actually utilize her ability to go above things, and you have Wacko that can be able to, I think was able to use bombs. I think it was something like that. And then you have Yakko that has the ability.
Wacko, and Dot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Yakko, and Dot. Yeah. So.
Yeah,
so it'll be similar. It'll be similar to that, but not quite because you have to switch your characters on the fly. So
I'd have fun with this.
Yeah.
Especially using 3 people up to 3 people.
Yeah.
Tagging in.
Yeah, I can see
Heck
that.
yeah.
I can definitely see that. Definitely. So, what do you think?
Yeah. I definitely would try this out. For sure.
Yeah. So that's my giver. That's my giver on that one.
I'll lose my mind though. I'm into kawaii culture, so that's too cute for me. You'll lose me for a few days.
Mm.
You know what?
You see the way I react when I see Johnny's dog, man.
So if
that should be your first. That should be your first clue about me with cute things. I turn into a little girl.
If you're watching, if you players out there are watching right now, and you have any nostalgic cartoons that you actually want to throw out there, feel free to put it into the chat. Come on, put it into the chat, please. Come on, I want to see it. I want to see it because we got more. We got more in the chamber. We got more in the chamber.
Oh yeah.
Please.
Got more.
Indeed.
Yeah, no love for the. I don't want to spoilers. Keep talking. I'm getting some good ones, but I'm getting good ideas too.
All right, go ahead. All right, so
share as many as you want. I'm loving this.
All right, what you got?
Me too.
So what do you got, Tony? So what do you got?
Yeah, I want to throw it out there. Freakazoid. Is that a game?
Freakazoid.
Did you get one?
Yeah.
No, he didn't get one. The only thing I mentioned about Freakazoid, I'd like to see him in the Justice 3 as a guest character, but they never had a game of him. No,
he needs his own game, dude.
I don't know why he hasn't got one yet, but yeah,
they kind of slept on that.
What kind of game would you consider?
What kind of game though?
Yeah, because I'm looking at a side-scrolling action type.
Yeah, like Tasmania.
Yeah, similar to that one, exactly.
Something like that.
Okay.
But you got to incorporate all his crazy ass powers and all the weird. He breaks like all the cartoon physics, like Bugs Bunny. He's nuts.
Yeah. Well, he is a lunatic. They said in his theme song.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. He
drives his villain crazy.
Yeah, all those powers he has, dude.
Yeah.
Think of all the things you could do with that.
Exactly.
Same. So yeah, I'm throwing Freakazoid out there for the same reason I'm throwing the mask out there too.
Right.
But the mask was kind of just Freakazoid with a green face.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, I could definitely see that. And plus, you gotta put his bills in there. I forgot what was the one with the brain? Yeah.
The humor is what's gonna sell it.
Oh, of course, man. And you definitely gotta get the voiceover actor to voice Freakazoid. You have to. Definitely for sure. And then if you just let him stay there, like the animations with Tasmania, like
idle animation.
He'll probably look at the screen. He said, "Hello, is anybody there?"
Yeah.
Wasting time, and I can see him do a lot of crazy stuff.
You're taking back to the 16-bit days with the idle animation with Sonic stands too still. You saw someone just watching, tapping his foot.
Yes, but he'll do different types of animations. Though it won't be the same one.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I could,
no timers because I want to sit there and watch all the animations.
Exactly. Maybe you can get an achievement like watch all the idols animations from him.
Great idea.
Yeah.
It'll be a fun and easy achievement to get, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just to be entertained on what he says and what he does. So
what are you thinking, man?
Yeah, I'm thinking of an action, like an action platform game, like you said, like Tasmania, though.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement there.
Yeah. So I could definitely see that though, and then it'll be freaking hilarious. So.
Because I'm getting because Doris mentioned like the Shirt Tails, I'm on a different kick now. Like I'm digging that idea of Shirt Tails, make it like a River City type adventure type thing. But and then we talked about Freakazoid. I'm trying to think of more to throw out.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, like a you know those games where it's not a collectathon. Where you still collect symbols and stuff like that, but you have the ability to be able to use your powers to do certain things. Like for instance, he has his speed and all that stuff, and he's a freak and all that stuff. And also his antics will actually have to be blurted out in a comedic way, almost like Bubsy. Like every single time he does something weird, like he'll say a certain phrase. For the phrase will just kind of pop up out of nowhere, and he'll say it in the middle of the game. So I'm looking at that type of stuff. So it's almost like that, and then of course the bosses where you have to use your powers and whatever in whatever certain way. I can see that.
Right. Gotcha.
So Freakazoid would be a great addition for a type of cartoon that to make it to a video game. But also, I was looking into that idea of making Shirt Tales, like we're double back into Shirt Tales. In River City Action Game, maybe, but I don't see certain characters actually attacking or fighting. That's my thing. Because look, if you see any episode, which characters actually attack? Not much. But their abilities
for them.
Yeah, but their abilities though have certain attributes that actually work for them. Someone has speed, some has like stealth, some actually disappear, some can actually float. For in certain areas.
Right.
And of course climbing and of course digging, stuff like that.
Definitely.
It'll definitely work out. And I would like a modernized version of Shirt Tales, but I don't know. I don't know how they would work. I guess people will get bored of doing the mysteries and stuff like that, almost like Scooby-Doo. You know how many Scooby-Doos there actually were? Scooby-Doo was like, Scooby-Doo had so many different versions of Scooby-Doo, it's not even funny.
Oh, yeah.
And I love them all.
I actually watched.
Yeah.
No, I love Scooby-Doo. But I'm just saying, there's so many versions of Scooby-Doo. Like Scooby-Doo, where are you? Scooby-Doo, and mysteries. Scooby-Doo, and the 13 ghosts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's so many, and also they have movies. How many movies actually came?
Yes.
So many, and and I'm saying to myself,
they had a lot.
Yeah. So why not get into the repertoire of it? Because Hanna-Barbera had a lot of cartoons. I can go right down the list of cartoons that's owned by Hanna-Barbera that never even touched a video game at all. Never touched it. And it's a travesty. Which is the reason why I want to go into my next game.
It's actually my turn.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Okay, so I know we were past the 250. We did say it's going to be a long episode, but I have to get this. I really got to get this one cartoon in there. I have to.
Go for it.
And like I did with Costo, I thought throughout this game a lot. Okay, we're getting He-Man and Masters of the Universe next year, so I think you guys already know what I'm going to mention, because one of us was definitely going to mention this cartoon. All right. I think another beat 'em up action game will be suitable for this cartoon would be Thundercats.
Oh yeah,
because,
I knew you were going to go there. I knew it.
Overdue.
I didn't even mention it for that reason. I knew you were going to mention it. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because I guess you guys. I guess you love the way how I mentioned how I would do a cop beat 'em up, because I had it all figured out though, and I did the same thing though today though when I was doing my notes for this though. But listen, why hasn't Thundercats gotten their own game? Yes, I know everybody's going to say, "Oh, they had a Commodore 64," but a lot of people didn't have Commodore 64s. A lot of people out there don't even think that Thundercats never had a game. So, I mean, Thundercats. People say they want a live action film of it, and to be honest with you, from the times we're living right now, I don't even think we should even have a live action film. The only thing I want to see from Thundercats is an awesome beat 'em up video game, arcade style, where you could pick between 6 of the characters: Lion-O, Panthro, Tigra, Kitara, Wally Kid, and Wally Cat. And then these characters will definitely have their own special abilities and weapons. Okay, and I did talk about this before. Kitara, Wally Kid, and Wally Cat, they can actually double jump, so because they rely on speed. And of course, you're gonna have your villains in there. You're gonna have Mumbra, and you're gonna be fighting Jackalman and all his mutants. Of course, Manka, all the other mutants that you're gonna be fighting in this game as well, and the Berserkers. So they're gonna be thrown in there as well, and they're gonna be doing some very dark stages. And of course, you gotta bring back the voiceover cast because they're still alive. They're actually still alive to this day, believe it or not. Because I've seen them done conventions and signings and stuff. So definitely bring it back. And then I would say give it a year later. A year later, we're gonna add DLC and put in the Thundercats Lost team. So we're gonna see Ben Gal, okay, what have him in there. So and then you're gonna have Pomara, another part of the Thundercats Lost, and Linkso, Lingo, and Nico. And then with those characters, you get to play their campaign, and you get to fight Grom the Destroyer, who was a traitor to the Thundercats. So they'll have their own campaigns, and they'll have the other villains they're going to be fighting. So after you play through their campaign, you can use the Thundercats Lost team into the main campaign. So that'll be, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9. You'll have a total of 11 characters to play as. 11 Thundercats you can play as.
That's beautiful.
In the game.
Oh, I'm loving that. I'm loving that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And then you'll have Jaga. He'll be the one that instructs you to where to go. So and then there's going to be there's going to be some driving levels as well. So definitely going to add that as well. And I was thinking that maybe
to drive the Thunder Tank.
Oh
yes.
Yeah. Oh, you got it. Yeah.
I want to drive the Thunder Tank. Great idea.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's what I was thinking of. That we have to have a stage where you're driving that thing. Yeah.
Yes.
So
I remember
that has to be added in there.
I remember I actually had a racer set. That actually had the Thundercats on it. I had Lion-O, Panthra, I had Chitara, I had I had Wily Kid, Wily Cat, so I had Snarf, and I also had the Thunder Tank. It was a racer.
Yes.
It was a racer set. I actually had, and the funny thing is that someone somehow got to my little desk thing, and stole my fingers. So it was a little upset about that. But then did the Thunder Tank, which is actually cool because I can put the Thunder Tank on the back of my pencil and I can use it as a racer. So it was whatever. It was sorry, a little nostalgia. I had to throw that in there, but it was just.
Oh yeah, no, I had the figures.
Oh my gosh, I love the Thundercats.
Dude, I love those figures, especially like you plug that thing in the back of Lion-O and Mumbra and their eyes glow.
Yeah. Oh my god, so freaking awesome.
Dude, they actually brought those back recently. I would love to buy that figure again, though. I don't want to buy that recent one. I'm gonna open that and I'm gonna play with that thing.
You know what?
Oh man,
just get two. One to play with, one to display.
They had a toy Sword of Omen, which is actually pretty cool too.
Yes.
Sword of Omen. Give me sight
beyond sight. Yes.
Oh
yes.
Gosh.
And of course, you're definitely gonna have dialogues in the game, of course. And then, like I said about the bosses, of course, you're gonna fight Jackalman, Vulture Man, all the mutants, the Berserkers, yeah. And then the Soul Saviors, the Duelists, yeah. And whatever bad guys you don't see, because like I said, I want the campaign to focus on the main bad guys. We're gonna focus on Mumbra and his mutants and his Berserkers. And then, like I said, I want to save Grom the Destroyer for the Thundercats Lost team to fight. And then and then you're gonna play with these characters. Because the thing is, I know I'm being a little bit strict about this, but I think that you're gonna play this campaign of the DLC. You can only use the Thundercats Lost team first, and after you beat it, then you can use the main Thundercats team to play that campaign if you want. If you want to replay it, because I want this to be story driven. I want people to know about the story of Thundercats Lost, because Nico is a pretty badass character. I love her. She's a fast character, and she uses size, and she has a badass temper. So I read her story, and I think Tony would like this character as well. She is straight badass.
That's
And
awesome.
all the other, and then you get to see all the other Thundercats like Pomara, all of them, Bengel, because Bengel, he did appear in the later episodes. He's so light blue. He kind of looks like Lionel. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's part of that team. So people can understand their story. They say, oh wow, I never knew about these characters existed. So it brings more of the lore to it. So there you go. That's how I would do this Thundercats game. But if you guys have any ideas, for it, I'm all ears.
Okay, so I mean, I love the idea of actually making it an adventure-driven type of game, and I'm actually looking at it as a. You said it's more of a beat 'em up style or more of a action?
Like I said, there's going to be parts that you're going to be driving.
Driving, okay.
And it's going to be beat 'em up though. So I want this to be a straight beat 'em up, because look at He-Man. He's about to get his game. Thundercats needs the same treatment.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm looking at a
It's more
side-scrolling action adventure type of game, story-driven, obviously, cutscenes in between, and of course the driving sequences are similar to. I don't know. I feel like it's more geared towards a Batman Returns, Sega CD style. Kind of like that.
But Batman Returns CD was only just driving.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just only a driving game.
I'm just saying that the driving will be similar to that, and better yet, almost like the driving sequences like in Batman Returns Super Nintendo, where you could be able to drive down and actually shoot and whatever and destroy certain vehicles or what have you in the vehicle. So I'm looking at kind of like that in a sense. If you see what I'm getting at, I actually feel it, because if you're driving on that Thunder Tank, that thing is a beast. It's a Thunder Tank. It's a tank, a freaking tank. So I'm looking at almost destroying vehicles and with the special abilities and everything, and also the tank claws actually can go up and actually smash like that. So I mean, you can do a lot of things with that freaking tank. So I mean, the driving sequences, you're gonna have to have things coming at it in all different types of ways. Maybe destroying rocks. Like if rocks are coming, that thing, it gives you a warning, stuff like that. You have to use a certain attack as you destroy the rocks or whatever it is, or.
And here's the thing.
Frustrated Panthro commentary during the driving.
Yes. Exactly. And here's the thing, though. When you're playing multiplayer, certain players have to a certain player has to press a button, because they have to work together to get through that stage.
Yes.
So.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's all about teamwork in this one, though. I hate to interrupt, but you know what?
You know what I'm looking at? I'm looking at making it more of almost like a on-rail shooter style. Instead of moving the vehicle back and forth, you actually have each character using their reticles as
Yes.
Kind of like that. So you're actually using missiles destroying or guns or whatever it is, and
yes.
I'm looking at it like that. So that'll be pretty damn sweet. So then you that way everybody has a mission, has something to do.
Yes.
So
and also. Yeah, go ahead.
Also,
there's also I want to add things to the combat. I want to add a team up special where, let's just say, Lionel and Panthro do something together. And Wally Kid and Wally Cat will do something together as well for special abilities because I wanna add more to it though. But you gotta make sure because I do want to add a special bar to it. I want to add a special bar like your power up bar, but it's gotta be full for you guys to be able to do this. So that's what I want to do.
So effort, like basically what you can do. Oh, you know what? I'm feeling this. Oh, I'm definitely feeling this. And of course, they gotta have the soundtrack right. They gotta have the soundtrack
of course.
Not
of
just
course.
all the themes, everything in there. Oh my God.
What do you think about the DLC that I said I want to save that for a DLC for the Thundercats Lost team?
I actually like that. No, I love that idea. It extends the gameplay, number one. It gives you something to look forward to.
Exactly.
Something you can fall back on.
That's the reason why I want to do that.
Yeah, replayability.
Right.
Replayability is key. It
there
is
you go.
so key. Because especially when it comes to action games. Because some people just play it, beat it, and then forget about it. Until they decide to pick it up again and play through it again. And there's been many games like that. But games adding more to it gives you more incentive to play it again. Yes.
And having more characters.
It has to have it.
Right.
And that gives you the incentive, and also gives you the money's worth, especially to play the game. So
right.
Kudos for that idea. I love that idea.
Thank you.
Especially for attacks. Absolutely.
Yeah. So Tony, anything else, or everything I said is awesome?
Everything else said is awesome. I want that game to come out, but I got another idea for a Thundercats game to add too.
Okay.
What got me thinking is when you mentioned the DLC and these extra characters. Look how many regular Thundercats there are now, right? There's damn near a dozen of them. Then you add more. There's like 20 of them.
Okay.
Well,
you'd say give or take. How many would you say?
12.
Well, like I said, the regular, like I said, if you start off with 6 characters, the main characters of Thundercats, and then there's also the Thundercats Lost team that I mentioned. That's the other Thundercats that you're playing as. They're from the Lost team.
All in all, with the original crew and the newer ones, how many are there?
That's a total of 11.
11.
That's a total of 11 characters.
That screams fighting game to me. Plus, with all the enemy characters you have there, and you can tell each character's storyline in the fight. When you play as them.
Yeah, I mean, you could do a fighting
game.
It'd
make a good fighting game too. Each with their own story.
Would. Yeah, it definitely would though. But first, I'd like to make this as as like an action type though, because people would love to play as their own. Because people want to play an action beat 'em up adventure game of Thundercats first though, and then maybe down the line, if they're going to do a fighting game where you can not only play the Thundercats, but you also can play Mombra's crew and the mutants and the berserkers and so on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Yeah, no, I'm saying. I love that idea, but I'm talking about a fighting game now. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Think about all the and Mumra's the last boss. Have him like you walk up to him like Gil in Street Fighter 3. Have Mumra presented like that.
Right.
And be just as big a pain in the ass to fight.
Right. Exactly. I can see that.
Like
for sure.
I'm also thinking because of all each cat has all these different talents. They're all very skilled in their own right and very different from each other.
True.
That would make a great fighting game.
Right.
Imagine the special moves like Tigra making himself invisible and coming at you.
Right.
That would be nuts.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely though. Yeah, and like I said, just beat 'em up. It'll definitely make you want to. It'll definitely make you want to try out other Thundercats as well while you're playing the game. Like, okay, I tried out Lionel, I tried out Panthro. Let me see what I could do with Chitara. See how she works though. Maybe I could do some cool combos or whatever.
No, all I'm saying is now we have 2 fun Thundercats games to think about. That's all.
Right, exactly. No, definitely. No, I'm not against it.
No, not at all.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, because I'll play both. When I get bored with one, I'm going to play the other and switch off.
If they can,
whatever it is, I'll have something Thundercat related to play that I like.
Here's the thing.
Right.
I don't want it to be like if you're going to do like a fighter style. I don't want it generic. It has to play because did you see the video? Did you see the video? I know. Did you see the video of fighting game
Yes,
that they're actually
the
working
new
on?
fighting game is coming out. Yes.
Yo,
Oh,
whoa, like whoa. That they really put a lot of the original artists
Oh,
is
wow.
actually doing the artwork and fighting in that game.
Yes, they are.
They showed the artwork.
Yeah.
They showed the dude. If they can put that treatment and make it like Thundercats and do like something like that, yo, take my money. Take all the money. I don't care.
My good.
Yeah.
This looks good.
I would fund it.
Yeah.
I would want to fund it because if that looks so. But that Avatar game, I was just blown away.
Yeah. Dude, let me tell you something.
Wow.
Let me tell you something. I'm not like the biggest fan of Avatar, but when I saw the gameplay of that game, I was like, holy crap, this actually looks pretty damn good. I might give this a try.
It looks really good.
I said the same
It's
thing
like
about
Fighter Z.
Invisible. Yeah. I said the same thing about Invisible Versus because I played Invisible Versus at Evo, and mind you, I'm not a fan of Invisible Versus, but when I played the game, I was like, holy crap, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I said I'll definitely look more into it.
Absolutely. Oh, no, this looks good. I think I'm in on this Avatar game.
Yeah. I can't wait until it's finished. Take the time.
I never finished the series.
Take your time.
Maybe there's no spoilers.
Dude, because believe it or not, I already saw what they did and everything with some of the characters and some of the fighting styles and stuff like that. I'm like, whoa, dude, the animation and everything about it, even the elemental powers that they're actually doing.
This looks ridiculous. Nice.
Blow my mind. Yeah. I'm like, yo, keep it cooking, man. Keep it cooking. Oh my god.
I'm gonna follow their Instagram.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Okay, so who's next?
It's your turn because I just mentioned Thundercats.
Okay, cool. So too much of Thundercats and everything. I might just mention the most unlikely barbarian into this one. We're gonna throw in Thundarr the Barbarian.
Yes.
It's shout.
Absolutely.
It screams and shout with his sun sword and the abilities and also his companions. Yeah. I'm looking at it as an action RPG style game where you can switch out your characters. I mean, granted, you can make it a side scroll and beat them up. That's that's your cup of tea. But I'm actually feeling like more of a switch your characters type of game. Because each character has a different ability. The sorceress thing with her abilities and then she'll be able to deflect moves and she has a speed and also her freaking her bow staff that appears out of nowhere. You have what's his name? What's it called? Oh God, I forgot his name. It begins with R. And then of course you have Thundarr himself with his more barbarian style there. Yeah!
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, of course. So
he's like Conan.
Yes. So I'm looking at that, and then of course believe it or not, since it's like New Earth, you have different enemies from different factions that are coming after that you go after. So you have so many things you can do.
Like in the cartoon.
Yeah, just like in the cartoon. And me personally, I would love for them to actually have the beginning scene, play out. Just show that whole entire scene. Thundarr the Barbarian. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely play that for sure.
Oh yes, Thundarr the Barbarian. Oh my gosh. I love that show. I was watching it the other day, and I said, "Oh, why?" And it's also, believe it or not, it's political too. If you go,
you know what you should have with Thundarr?
What's that?
They're made by the same company. Have a crossover with the Hercules.
Oh God, yes, dude. Oh my
yes.
God. Oh my God. I don't know why I gapped that game. That cartoon. Why did I gap that cartoon? Oh shoot. Oh
yes.
Dude.
You even have a little Gleep and Gloop.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yeah, Hercules and Thundarr crossover.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
It looks like they're in the same universe too, so why not?
Actually, matter of fact, I think they did have a crossover, didn't they?
Did they? Did they?
Yeah, they
So, like
did.
the
I don't think
Flintstones
they
Jetsons
did. Did
crossover?
they?
I think they.
Oh, really?
It was that, or it was I think it was that, or it was it was Space Ghost. It was Space Ghost that did a crossover.
They did with Space Ghost.
They did it with Space Ghost. They did a Space Ghost crossover. You know, where you travel the planet and stuff like that, and they had Gloop and all that stuff, and they actually had the dinosaurs, and he visited that planet. He's in a spaceship, you know, because it's like a different era.
Yeah.
So, and they were basically androids.
Yeah.
In a certain sense.
Really?
So yeah. You go, when they getting destroyed and stuff like that, and it was like a certain episode where they actually it was crazy. Oh man. I'm trying. I was trying to find.
You know, because they're in the same cartoon block. That's why I thought of them.
Yeah.
And they're very similar cartoons.
They are, but they're
right.
but it was a certain kind of crossover. I forgot what it was, but it was freaking awesome, and I watched it and I loved it. Oh man. I forgot about those characters. Oh my god, I forget that one. I watched freaking
Hey, at least we
Thundarr.
did mention them now.
No, I'm glad you did. Now I gotta watch the freaking shows. Oh, jeez.
Now you got more stuff to watch.
Yes.
Exactly. You got a lot more to watch.
Too many. So freaking many. But yeah, me personally, Thundarr, I'm looking at that because when you have
I
the
found the picture. The Hercules, the leader, shaking hands with Space Ghost.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah.
I found it.
Yeah. It was a crossover episode. It was pretty wild.
That's amazing.
You know, and also it was actually, believe it or not, the show was canceled abruptly. It didn't even complete.
The Hercules? Why?
I don't understand. No, please.
That would have made a good game too.
Yes.
Yeah, that would make a good game too.
Oh man, so me personally, if they were going to do a revival, Thundarr the Barbarian needs a proper conclusion.
It should. Well, the game would make it a good conclusion.
See, that's what I'm
We were
saying.
saying about all the
Video games are
the
best way to conclude any type of episode or show or anything. Give it a definitive end would be an awesome video game.
Yeah, that's what they're doing with Toxic Crusaders. You know?
They did that with Ghostbusters with Egon. Before the movie
Yes, sir.
Before Afterlife, the video game was considered canon before the movie.
Right, exactly.
Oh,
yeah, they
I think it still is. It's still considered canon.
It is. I
Ukiah,
think it is, yeah.
Ukiah the Mock. That's the beast name. The guys that they think it is. So Ukiah the Mock.
Okay.
Ukiah the Mock.
Yeah.
Princess Ariel, who's the sorceress, and also the Thundarr, who's actually the warrior wielding barbarian. So
right.
And with the magical sun sword.
Mm-hmm.
So you have those three characters switched off and stuff like that. So you're dealing with wizards, you're dealing with mutants, warlords, creatures born from the chaos of Earth's collapse, and all over the world. So and the concept I'm looking at is like a hack and slash adventure RPG element, kind of like Golden Axe meets Fallout in a sense.
It kind of reminds me of when you're mentioning about that, it reminds me of the Conan game.
Yeah.
But without the nudity, the topless women. Though.
Yes, of course.
Oh, screw that!
Yes.
I'm out.
Not the mammies, huh? No mammies.
I want to get in there and murk people as Ookla.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Throw them across the screen.
Dude, you know what though? It works both ways. I mean, you can make the 3-player simultaneous type of fighting game, but it fits more like a hack and slash adventure style because the three characters have the same strengths and weaknesses. You have the sun sword combat. You have the team synergy. You can switch between Thundarr, Ariel, and Ukiah for combat exploration. Also, you can check out the ruined Earth, the map. It would be huge because it would be all over the world.
Right.
So you get to choose which areas you want to traverse to. And everything will have a post-apocalyptic landmarks. Like for instance, you'll see like old New York destroyed with the Statue of Liberty and sucking it in the water and all
It'll
that
be
stuff.
in the back, yeah.
Yeah, stuff like
Oh, yeah.
that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, or better yet, you visit Paris, and Paris is like completely destroyed. You see the Eiffel Tower, and everything literally split in half and all this.
Yeah, like, it's already fumbled down the hatch.
Exactly. So it'd be fun.
Yeah.
It'd be, you know, and I
love that.
And I feel like, you know, you will have those elements kind of spread out throughout the entire game. It works. It just works. You know.
Yep.
So
I think I found out why there was never a crossover.
Well, talk to me.
It's just two different franchises. What's it called? The Herculoids is Hanna-Barbera, and Thundarr was Ruby Spears.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Never the twain shall meet again.
Oh well.
What a shame.
Yeah. So, but that's my take. That's my take definitely on Thundarr. Thundarr the Barbarian needs a conclusion. Give it a video game to give it its proper send off, and then, you know, I bet it might even.
We'll all be happy.
Yeah, or better yet, it might even add make a revival. It might even make a revival. Who knows? The video game would be like a second chance. I feel like video games would be the second chance of any type of. As a matter of fact, no, that's true.
Oh, of course.
Video games have been the second chance of a lot of video games franchises. You noticed that, right?
Yeah. Definitely.
You know, it just has. I mean, it just does. And you know, some people are like, oh, I didn't know. Wow, this is actually that fun. And then, what happens? They revive it. You know, Sonic the Hedgehog slightly forgot. Movies came out, revival.
Yep.
You know, now everybody knows Sonic. You see Sonic the Hedgehog costumes now. You have Sonic the Hedgehog balloons in this Thanksgiving Day parades and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Right.
You know? So yeah. Video games can be the revival of cartoons. Cartoons can be the revival of video games. Vice versa. The possibilities are completely endless. So, but that's my take on the. You have any more before we get out of here?
Tony, go ahead. It's your turn, Tony.
It is?
Yeah, of course.
Ah, man, I was having fun with the Thundarr and Herculoids one. I would definitely like a Herculoids game.
Me too.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's see. I got to throw at least one more out there. Jog my memory. James Bond Jr. Nice action game.
Yeah, we did have a James Bond Jr. We did have a James Bond Jr. game for the NES.
Oh, great. See? What about
No, I just want to let you know. But
let's see. Who never got a game? We talk about this all the time. Was it mentioned today?
What?
What's that?
Which one?
No, we didn't mention something.
None of us mentioned stuff. And we talk about it all the time.
No.
Sing it.
Yes.
Silverhawk.
Yeah, definitely.
Talk to me.
Come on,
great soundtrack too. Oh my god, I love that intro.
Awesome characters. I still watch it on MeTV Tunes every now and then. So
Silverhawks. It's got to be multiplayer. I don't know about a full beat 'em up because the whole thing was about them flying and shooting lasers.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
I would think of like a shoot 'em up mixed with a beat 'em up type. You got to have a lot of shooting.
You know what? Yes, because you got to have flying levels. You have to.
Of course.
They fly. They're hawks. You've got to have some flying.
Except for Bluegrass, because Bluegrass is a pilot. Here's
some bad news though. I mean, I had to kind of throw a wrench into the whole entire gear thing. Silverhawks is owned by WB.
And so is Thundercats.
And then, now that ownership is kind of in limbo, the chances of actually making a video game, I'm pointing to no and yes, depending on who grabs them. Because if it goes to Netflix, maybe they'll bring Thundercats and Silverhawks. Maybe. But if they do, I would forgive slightly. But I'm looking at Paramount probably giving it a proper revival.
I got you guys a twofer though.
What's that?
Yeah.
We can't have a full beat 'em up with
Let's
Silverhawks.
finish up with the game. let Tony finish with the game.
Go ahead. Just go for it, man.
Oh yeah, I'm moving on. What's it called? We figured out what's it called? 5-player multiplayer beat 'em shoot 'em up for Silverhawk.
Yes.
Here's a good beat 'em up version, a good game for a beat 'em up. Bionic 6.
Yes.
Okay.
That would be one of the
Now
best.
we're talking.
One of the best.
Now we're talking.
Yes.
All the different powers, different family members. It would be like The Simpsons, but cool.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely.
They could play modern, like modern, but keep the like. Give us a .emu again. Let them take care of that. They'd make an awesome Bionic 6 game.
Oh hell yeah!
Yep, and the soundtrack, you gotta put it in there. Bionic 6.
Yes,
Woo,
yes. One of the
woo,
best
woo,
entrance
woo,
themes ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Fight for rights to future family. Yes, absolutely.
You get to kick ass with your
family.
parents and siblings.
Exactly.
I'd love to be a Bionic fan.
Dude, let me tell you something. That would be an awesome family beat 'em up game where the family can all get together and just kick some bad guy ass. You know, you got the mom that can play as Helen.
You get the family working together.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Talk to me, man. Talk to me, man. Speak my language.
Yes. Mom can play as Helen. The father can play as Jack. There you go.
Oh, absolutely. So yes, Bionic 6 deserves a proper freaking game. They have.
It deserves a whole new revival. It
Yeah.
needs to come back. 2 seasons?
Absolutely.
No, give me more.
Dude. Yes.
Did it have a proper send off though? I don't think it did. I don't think Bionic 6
I don't think it did. Hey, I just noticed it wasn't on anymore.
No, it did not.
Man?
Yeah, it did not have a send out. Most of these cartoons we grew up did not have a proper send out. So yeah.
Look at this cartoon intro. I love this, man. God,
I think
it's
it's
so
owned by
freaking good. So freaking good, man.
I got a couple ones that'll make a great beat 'em up.
And you know what? And guess what? And you know, let's put this before all this DEI nonsense. This would be a perfect game for diversity. Perfect game for
Karate
diversity.
1, IQ, Sport 1, Rock 1.
Yes.
You got everybody in there, you know?
Yes.
This is the next game
we're going to mention.
You know? It's checked off the boxes.
It wasn't forced. It wasn't
even forced.
Checked all the boxes.
Checked all the boxes. There you go.
Yes.
There you go.
That's the game with the automatic green light. It was like, oh, shit, Bionic 6. It looks fantastic.
This is money. You know what? I gotta buy out the rights to Bionic 6. Where can I buy out the rights?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
like I can afford it.
Oh my
Before they
God!
fuck it up, I gotta get my hands on it.
Yes, Bionic.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah, Bionic 6. Perfect. Excellent pick.
I got
yes.
it.
I think that's the perfect one.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
You know, that's not
that'll definitely be great. That would be awesome. A perfect beat 'em up game for the whole family. Absolutely.
Yeah.
For
And
sure.
you can do anything.
But,
like there's so many different enemies, so many different levels, so many different stages. Look at all the
bosses.
adventures.
Yeah,
You have 65 episodes of you have 65 episodes of source material to pull from.
Oh God.
Yeah, there's so many
Easily make two or three side scrollers on that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
Easily. Easily.
Yeah. The same thing was what I said about cops. You know, there's there's other villains that they fought. Yeah, and also,
Let's see.
Tony, you're done there because I'm gonna mention.
No, add on. It's cool. Keep going, bro.
Here's a cartoon that has so many villains. And Tony, this is your favorite. This is my favorite. We still watch the episodes on MeTV Tunes. How about doing a wacky but fun Police Academy, the animated series beat 'em up game?
Okay. Yeah,
Yes.
you have me at Police Academy. You have me at Police Academy.
Dude.
Especially having you have Jones, you have Mahoney.
You have Jones, you have Mahoney, you have Sweet Chuck, you have Dad, you have Tackleberry, you have Cunningham, you have House, okay, you have Hooks.
Yes, come on. You have
I'm gonna murk people as house. Let me play as house and murk people.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll go over there and sit on you, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna flatten you up. But no, with Tackleberry, I just want to pull out the bazooka and just blow the criminals away.
I'm playing as House,
Come on,
Hightower, and
Zed.
Zed.
Zed would be so wacky. Dude, I could imagine him doing a wild attack, and then his pants will fall off, and he has to pull him back up.
Yeah.
Just like his action figure.
Absolutely. And you know what,
Hell
though?
yeah.
It would work. It would work because, you know, you have so many different bad guys that you can actually be able to attack
Yes.
in the game.
You
Yeah,
have
the
the
entire
clown
city.
gangs.
Yes. Yep.
Yes. The Claw. Yeah, dude. You have the Claw. You have Dr. Vice. You have the land pirates. Okay?
Yep.
You're fighting a bunch of pirates in one stage. How freaking hilarious is that? And fighting the clown gang.
Yeah.
Okay?
Come on.
And then here's a kick to it. You know, Captain Harris, he's such an asshole. Okay? You know, he's probably going to tell you guys, okay, you jokesters, make sure you go out there and take out those guys. And then Mahoney will get smart and he said, are you sure about this, Harris? I don't think this is the right place. Just do it. No!
Captain Harris and Mahoney are still acting. They might be in on it.
Yeah,
I'd love to have them on it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and what's his name? Jones is still, the Jones is still alive. He's still
He's had a
alive.
resurgence. I'm seeing him a lot lately.
Yeah.
I'm seeing him a lot lately.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of comedy.
He's back out there.
He's been doing comedy on tour and everything with the sound effects and everything.
Of course.
Yeah, he's back out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, he could definitely do his voiceover for this game. Heck yeah, man.
And his own
Definitely.
sound effects. He can do. I can see it. I can see it right now. Put his own
he could do the
sound
sounds for the
effects with his
game.
voice. Yes, he can.
He totally can. Remember when he was playing in the first one? In the barracks?
Yeah, for everything.
Yeah.
Game over.
Yeah.
Game over.
Also, listen. We have to add them. We have to add the canine cops. We have to add the dogs that talks from the cartoon.
Oh God, yes. I forgot about that.
We love dogs. We have to add the dogs in the game. They have a husky, they have a chihuahua, they have a bulldog, they have all types of dogs, and these dogs will talk. Let's just say, let's call out like a special helper attack. We
Yes.
attack all the enemies at once. How cool would that be?
I dig it. I dig that one. I can dig it.
Tony, what do you think?
I can dig it.
Let the canine dogs come out
Absolutely.
and just attack all the enemies. Oh, dude, that would be so hilarious.
Yes, count me
What's
in.
a precinct without a canine unit?
Yes, count me in. Count me in.
We gotta have the canines.
You have to have the dogs.
Yes.
We gotta have the dogs in there in that game. It's funny how when the cats are not around, they start talking to each other.
Listen,
you know?
if they can get it at 11 on the level of freaking Transformers, Emergency Cybertron, the game, when they have the voiceovers of the actual actors. If they could do that, I'm in. I'm all in on that.
Dude, I am in for this game. Oh my god, dude.
Yes.
And this game will be so.
Lost you, Johnny. Can't hear you. Okay.
Oh no, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
No, I said
Yeah,
that
lost
this
your
game
audio
will
for a sec.
Okay. I said no. Okay. I said this game would be freaking hilarious for sure.
Absolutely.
Hilarious. And then before we go, there's two I have to mention, and they actually connected with each other. There's Street Sharks and Extreme Dinosaurs, because Extreme Dinosaurs is a spin-off of Street Sharks. So.
Oh right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I figure I'd throw that in there because those two actually need to beat them up too.
And you know what? Believe it or not, Street Sharks is so close to becoming an actual game because people have been asking about that a lot. Street Sharks and stuff like that, they've been asking for that a lot. And I'm saying, oh man, what? Nobody's answering the call. Nobody's answering the call.
Yeah, I'm surprised to pass that one by.
You know?
That one screams
and
like...
here's the funny thing. Here's the funny thing, too. And I had to point this out, because believe it or not, shout out to whoever made the freaking Banjo-Kazooie Mumbo Mania freaking game out of Dreams for the PlayStation 3. PlayStation 4, I think it was. Props. High fives everywhere. Dude, the drink's on me. Thank you very much for actually doing what those lazy bastards out there decided not to do. Take a freaking franchise and bring it into the next generation and actually make it true and faithful. Even Rare themselves gave them props. They actually gave them kudos because they actually did something that, well, Rare themselves because it's perfect. The game is literally perfect. I saw some of the stages. I saw the action. The sound effects are there. The sound effects, the atmosphere, the characters, everything. Even going in and out of the stage and everything shows the puzzle going in and out. Oh, dude, come on, man. It took somebody who actually had some heart and love for the franchise to actually say, if you not want something done, you got to do it yourself. And you know what? They did it. They did it. I should have put that on Gaming Split and everything, but you know what? I had to kind of throw that in as a last kind of caveat there, because believe it or not, all these franchises that we just talked about just now has an ability to make a game. If you guys, everybody out there, if you have a talent for creating something, or you have an idea, or an idea of an idea, listen, there are franchises out there right now that is right for the picking, and we have a whole basket, freaking 10,000 baskets full of freaking franchises that deserve a video game presence. And these franchises have been like, well, I can't consider them dead because you can still watch them, but they're literally dead because they're not, no one's touched them. All you got is memories. And that's and personally, you know, it hurts me to say this, that, you know, it's a waste of talent to not decide to say, hey, you know what? I have an idea for this wonderful franchise, and I want to try to make an effort to make a game. Indie games start with an idea. Indie games start with a spark, man. All it takes is a little bit of time, a little bit of effort. People have been doing it with one person, 2 people, 4 people, a group of friends and everything who hang out in the bathroom. Listen, they actually come up with some funky ideas, and these games are amazing. If you ever played Neon Inferno, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, love it. Great game.
What the hell are you doing? Play that game. That game is hard and it's amazing. If you like Contra, if you like games like freaking Wild Guns, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get on Steam, get on your PlayStation 5, get on the Xbox Series. Just get on there, download the game, play the damn game, thank me later. That's all I have to say about that. But anyways, anybody got any last words before we actually head on out?
I just want to say that this has been really fun. You know, discussing this with you guys. Yeah, I had a blast talking about this because all these shows that we mentioned, these are shows that we grew up as kids, and you know, and it kind of like bothers me to see that these shows that we grew up to never have the video game treatment that it truly deserves, and it would be so much fun. And now is the perfect time to have these shows have their own video games, so that way people who never watch these shows and they see video games of it, they could try them out, and then if they love the game so much, they can go watch the shows, and then see and watch more about them. So
I agree.
I do hope one day that all these shows that we mentioned will get the video game treatment that they truly deserves, and then we can enjoy them. Everybody can enjoy them. Put it that way. So yeah, this has been really fun, and you know, thank you for bringing this topic up. I do appreciate that.
Yeah, as believe it or not, I was waiting for an episode like this because there's like so much catalog, so many opportunities, so many games that we've actually experienced, and so many. It's like, damn, I love this show. Damn, what if it actually became our next RPG? What if it became a franchise freaking side-scrolling game? What if it became a freaking action platformer? What ifs? You know what I mean? Point-and-click adventure, whatever it might be. It could have been anything, and people would actually, and we have a new generation of people, a new generation of players out there that never even knew about these franchises, and then they play the game, and then you see based off of, and then and then all of a sudden they look for it, they go on YouTube and they type it in, and then all of a sudden the cartoon pops up first before the game, and you're like, oh shoot, it was a cartoon. What do? They get engaged. They get intrigued. They watch an episode. Then they watch a series of episodes. Then they watch the entire season.
Yeah.
And then they
find out
there's a season 2. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And they can go on Tubi and watch the cartoons that's on there, though. Because most of the cartoons are on Tubi right now.
Yeah, exactly. And you can watch those shows and enjoy them just like we did when we were growing up. And you will find out why our generation was freaking awesome. Trust me, you know. And me personally, that's how Voltron and all those great shows. And I didn't even forget it. I didn't even add GoBots because GoBots was on the bottom of the list. But GoBots, you know, people don't know what GoBots actually was. And you know what though? It's funny too. They did make a game. They did make a GoBots game, but it was like it lived like a blip on the radar. It was actually like an old Commodore type of game, I think it was, and it didn't really catch on.
Well, yeah, just like all the other games though, because remember He-Man?
Yeah.
They had that Commodore 64, so the Thundercats.
Yep. He-Man and Masters of the Universe, Power of He-Man. I remember that. I got that for the Atari 2600, and believe it or not, it was such a generic game. But trust me, I was on that game forever. And it was
because it was He-Man.
Because it was He-Man, exactly.
Yeah.
Love the freaking game. So.
Exactly.
But anyways.
Exactly. And I was gonna say though, I'm sure there's other shows that we never mentioned though. But like I said, we would be here forever though. But yeah. So, but yeah, since you mentioned about GoBots, GoBots should get a good treatment, and I think that there should be a beat 'em up for girls though that I think we talked about the other day. Gem and the Holograms. I could see that being a wonderful beat 'em up. You have to fight the Misfits and the Stingers.
Yep, there you go.
So
perfect. That would be great. Exactly. Good for girls. Girls.
I'm Team Misfits. They'd be more fun to hang out with.
What about the Stingers?
What about the Stingers?
Yeah, them too. But I'm Team Misfits, man. Gems of Square is boring.
Wow.
The hologram. I think the hologram. I think the holograms are fun though. But I don't know what Gems. Jericho's boyfriend Rio. I mean, why the hell has he not figured out that Jericho's Gem? That still bothers me to this day.
Because he's an idiot?
Is he an idiot?
The guy's an idiot.
Listen.
He's just an idiot.
Then you would have to call Lois Lane. Then you have to call Lois Lane a complete idiot too, because Lois Lane.
She's a moron. She's an idiot.
She's exactly. All he had to do was take off glasses.
Mary Jane's an idiot. They're all idiots.
I'm Superman. What? Well, look, you don't make it. Oh, jeez. With a paraphrase of literally hides the face. Face slide. That's fantastic.
Batman flat out tells them he's Batman.
Yeah.
And these girls still don't get it.
Exactly. I don't get it.
Superheroes date idiots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. But anyways, that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for this. Also, it was a 3-hour show this time around. And believe it or not,
I had fun.
And trust me, it was absolutely fun. It was definitely worth it. And we actually got a lot out. I'm glad that you actually joined us. If you actually joined us for the first time, thank you very much. Why don't you go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. You know, if you actually wanted to join our wonderful team, hit the bell notification to check out our next episode, because we have another episode coming up this coming Sunday. And I hope you guys will join us that day. We're going to come back at the original time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that same on Sunday. Check us out on YouTube. And of course, like I always tell everybody, love your games, play your games, keep on leveling up, and we will, of course, see you next time on the next episode of Gaming Treble. Have a good night, everybody.
Watch Bionic 6.
Check out all the classic cartoons. Later, player.